fun. So, I assume we should do him a favor and have him, if we're doing like anything that isn't like dungeon crawling, he'll be in this mansion just researching his
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
Babble's just focusing on his research for a little while. That makes sense.
Right. And we just finished our first part of our training. Are we gonna have any?
Well, yeah, I think the question is like, is there more to come, or like, is it that, and then we decide what to do after that?
The time skip.
Okay, well, before all of that, let's recap. So, y'all done a bit of chatting, done your training, drank some blood, came back. That's about it.
Hell yeah.
Shax is now Denki Kaminara. Ognar becomes a big bull boy, and KJ now has the power of killing everything in one hit.
Well, not killing, but she can. She has to have clear mental.
Yeah, but
focus.
here's the thing. I was thinking about this because if you cube them, can we still do damage to them? Because do you want to just go kill Alpha? Like, let's go.
No, we're not. She just.
I'm messing. We ain't killing Alpha.
And on top of that, she has
You're
to have
just gonna
clear
fuck 'em.
mental focus. And I'm thinking Demo has a plan for that. Like she wouldn't be able to just to phase in.
Yeah,
her
no,
father
that would be mad.
and be able to kill her father with that because she has such rage towards her father. She wouldn't be able to mentally focus on.
Do you know what we need to find out though? Is if her dome and Thingy's dome, Delta's dome, can like pass through each other? Because if so, one of you can go defense while the other teleports everyone.
Yeah,
It would
Demo,
be a pretty sick combo.
Kira Jack would even ask like Delta in seriousness, like, "Hey, can we like touch tips with our dome?"
Fucking hell.
Beautiful.
Harden it up, harden it up. But I've actually been thinking about how she could experiment with the domes in different ways than what Delta has been showing so far. I've asked Demo like I think only one thing so far, but I have other ideas. And he said he would think about it. So we'll see if Kirchak pulls out a random wild card.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
New Colgate Max White Ultimate.
Ah, yes, give me an ad when I'm trying to find music. Perfect.
I get YouTube Premium. I don't worry about that.
Anyway, here is some ambiance.
Also, Keen, when you get the chance, will you let me know about any strength changes and all Ognar gets when he rages now? Because I'll have to set up like a separate macro for it.
Yeah, okay, so I will send all of you your stats and stuff and how everything will work.
Great.
Oh hell yeah.
I can just
Yeah.
dump it all into Discord or send it individually, I don't care.
It does not matter.
It doesn't. Yeah, just dump it all into Discord. We'll work it out ourselves. Save you a bit of effort.
Alrighty.
But yeah, just because the strength change will change my damage and to hit, I need to set up like a separate macro for if I'm raging, just to save a bit of extra mats.
And I believe Demo has already confirmed it, but we will be having a small time skip to like not fine tune but like get used to our powers because it's like we only trained for like a morning. We're not gonna just turn around and start using these powers. I'm assuming we're gonna have to go through a little bit of training, but like if there's anything y'all would want to do on downtime over a time skip, I would like think about that because I already thought like I'm gonna get the music box made and write letters and stuff like that.
Shock should just start going out with beard.
Now if Kirajak can help it, time to cut her hair. No, she'll let him grow. She'll let him grow a beard, but she'd probably want to braid it, dwarf style.
Hell yeah.
What was that? Why you sound like you're crying?
Don't worry, I'm just
By the
having
way,
a
just for
fucking...
clarification, Shax's vow is to never show his face, is it?
No, his thing was to not really remove. What was his thing? It was not to remove his helmet until he'd killed your man. So he broke his vow in a way.
I was about to say, does that make Shax just straight up an oath breaker?
I wouldn't. I
Well,
think
see, it
he
wasn't a vow. It was
understands.
a vow to himself. It wasn't a vow to the god. And it doesn't go
Oh,
against
sorry,
his
I thought
morals.
you tied that into your oath of vengeance.
No.
All right, got you.
That was kept completely separate. I made sure to keep that separate. What was it? No, that's just something separate. And even so, like, yeah, no.
I love how we're the cool kids table now.
Well, y'all are after just being brought back.
Okay, I know. I was just messing because if you just look at the situation, it looks like it.
Oh, how the tables have tabled pie.
How the turns have tabled.
How the turns have turned.
Oh,
How the tables have tabled.
table.
Through the tables and the memes.
Booey.
Baba booey, motherfucker.
Wrong size, motherfucker.
How long of a like a kind of time skip are we having, Keen?
Well, that's up to ye.
I was just thinking like a couple weeks, something so like it would make
Well-
sense that we would.
If it's a couple weeks, can Ognar make some rolls to try fashion himself those like the kind of knuckle duster kind of things I was talking about, having him try making them?
Yeah.
Grand job. I think other than that, he doesn't really have any downtime. Like, he'd send a few messages back home, but they'd really just be along the lines of, I'm getting stronger, I'm gonna do my best. There'd be nothing overly important said.
Rage is usually 1 minute.
Yeah, range is 1 minute, and it ends if you don't take damage or don't hit someone. But I can double check
Within
the
the turn.
exact.
No, I just need to make sure of the duration is all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
1
fine.
minute, 10 turns. Because I remember I watched one where someone was falling and fucking raged, but they fell for longer than a minute because they were in some magical place.
My
So it took a
buddy,
shitload of damage.
my buddy actually found a loophole that our DM let happen for rage. You know, whole like you have to hit something or be hit by something.
Mm.
Like he was fighting an assassin that kept on like disappearing and waiting like a full turn
Yeah.
to attack him, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to take out my dagger and stab my thigh.
Well, I was about to say, no, like, the trick with that is you just unarmed attack yourself, because you still take damage and get hit. Even though it's you, it's still a creature has attacked you.
He wouldn't allow an
Ah,
unarmed attack.
yes. 1d3 plus 5.
Yeah, so he used the
Yeah.
dagger. And
Sure, dagger's only 1d4, isn't it?
1d6.
No, that's short sword.
I'm fairly certain it's 1d6. I can check that.
but isn't
Oh,
it the
is
modifier
it
dex?
daggers? Yeah, the modifier's dex, but it, like, surely a dagger doesn't do as much damage as a short sword.
I don't think.
I could have
That's-
sworn daggers were 1d4,
Yeah, I think.
but they make up for that by also being throwable.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. 1d4. My bad.
So you'd actually only take like an extra, like a d3 to a d4 isn't too bad. So, but yeah, that's the trick is if you attack yourself, you get to keep your rage up.
Okay.
So you can only use it for 5 turns when you full rage.
Strength was 26. Can I choose between the rages, Keen, or
Yep.
is this just the okay?
You can choose.
Ground up.
And like I said, like the time skip, I would think, is just so you can focus it and learn how to like separate it.
Yeah,
'cause
basically.
the rage is just rage right now, so it's like you need to focus on what rage you need.
Oh, where's my phone? Actually, I need barbarian stats from D&D Beyond.
And I think that's why I'm just like, yeah, I think a time skip would be best because I don't think.
Yeah, it makes sense. Because, like, while Ognar isn't too bad, like, definitely Shax and KJ would need time to get used to what they've gotten.
Yeah.
Like, Ognar's kind of just augmented what he already had, whereas the two of ye have, like, something completely new. We're still level 4, right?
Yep.
Ground up.
And I would assume when
Oh, I also forgot to put that one in. Whoops.
when Babel isn't training with Ida, he's again just
Doing his books.
doing his book, so 2 weeks worth of downtime translations.
Okay.
Keen by rage strength, you mean like the extra damage I do per attack? Yeah, grand.
So it's like Cleric of Life, but except for it's with damage
Yeah,
and half the level.
that's pretty nice though, because that's a +4 instead of a +2 to my damage now if I'm raging,
If you
and
hit with the
and
great-
I get extra damage anyways because my strength's gone up, so
Yep.
that'll increase my damage anyways. So that's actually like I'm already at an extra +6 damage to what I was doing originally. And my to hit goes up, which means Great Weapon Master will be more useful than it was, which is really that like I don't care about the damage; it's the to hit that I'm loving. So at 4th level, I have 3 rages. Okay.
storm that is approaching. KJ's gonna get a little suit that looks like Delta's. She's just gonna start walking around all like quiet and
Anymore.
and just give like freaking evasive answers to everything. Hey KJ, what are you doing? Currently nothing.
Nothing and everything. Okay, so new macro.
Gigaton punch.
So 1d20. Strength at 26 is 5, 6, 7, +8. Plus proficiency, which is still 2, so 10. Ooh! That's a big boy +10 to hit.
Fucking A.
Even with Great Weapon Master on.
No, with Great Weapon Master on, it'll go down to +5. But considering I'm getting an extra fucking bit of damage, a +5 is fucking awesome.
You use charisma for casting, right?
Yeah, Shax uses charisma.
Yep.
Grand. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Cleric is wisdom, paladin's charisma.
Yeah, I usually get those mixed
Annoying
up.
'cause- Yeah, but it's annoying because the synergies with the gods fucking change then.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking dumb.
Yeah, my freaking Furier is really wise.
Yeah.
It's really dumb. It's funny because like there's no point for me having intel. It's weird, right? Listen, there's no point for Furier to really have intelligence with the build she's going, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? Religion is based off of.
It's based on intelligence. It's so
Yeah.
fucking stupid because I had the same issue making my cleric. is because I wanted to be really religious, but if I went intelligence, I had to lose
Yeah.
the stats that actually matter for a good character.
Yeah,
If
there's no
those
point in
two-
having it. Yeah, there's no point in having intelligence as a pure
Yeah.
healing cleric.
No, I think religion should be changed to wisdom, or clerics should be changed to intelligence. It should be one or the other.
Or it's just like change it to where if you're automatically a cleric, religion falls under wisdom instead of
Yeah.
intelligence.
But also, like, if you think about it, like, clerics being wisdom doesn't make sense. Like, intelligence or charisma, I can understand. But wisdom is, like, why?
Mm.
It doesn't make a lot of sense when you think about it. So, right, is greatsword is 1d12 instead of 2d6, isn't it? Oh, so modifier is 8.
No. I believe that's everybody's.
Ooh.
Oh, my wisdom. What the fuck is my wisdom? Ugh. This is gonna be gross. Let me look here. No, I don't have any. I don't have a wisdom modifier. Powers.
You could always ask to instead of take your feat, take your ability score, or just wait till level 8 and take an ability score.
Yeah, my wisdom is at 10. I have a wisdom modifier of 0. So I only got my current
Yeah,
power.
but then
It's minimum
you
one
add
still,
it's
though.
your rogue level plus wisdom modifier, isn't it? I'm assuming that's what that is.
Wait, isn't Rogue's casting ability when Trickster charisma? Or is that
I think so, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's intelligence, isn't it?
I'm not too
Well,
sure.
Regardless,
I'll
my
double check for you.
My intelligence and wisdom are my lowest stats.
Yeah,
Because I like I said, I was
it's
looking for-
based on your dump stats. Roguish archetype, trickster. Spellcasting.
I thought it was based on intelligence.
I'm pretty
It
sure it
is.
is. It doesn't fucking say it here though. What the shit? Here we are. Yeah, intelligence for Arcane
Yeah,
Trickster.
okay. So, I guess it doesn't really matter either way it goes.
Nope, it does not. She has a 0 modifier to either.
I suppose if it was intelligence, it would kind of suit her because at least when she upped it, it would also up like investigation and stuff. So, I like that would probably be the most effective one, but
I may do that. I may put 1 towards intelligence and 1 towards my. I need to get that 20 on my dex. But regardless, like I'm not focusing on using the. She's not going to be pure void person still, but she just has it as a backup.
yeah, it's another go-to. It's theirs, kind of when the going gets tough and stuff.
Alright. Man, I love Oriel's Ascension from Oblivion. I love that song.
B4.
Oh, you just sent it back to me to make sure you had it right.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
don't lose it.
Oh, now that you have those... Oh, I should give you that gore macro.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay.
Raging Greatsword. I'm just working on like a separate macro for weapon attacks when I'm raging, just because the stats are so different now.
I'll just send it to you on Discord so I don't mess up anything you have.
Yeah, that's grand. Cause
You
I
can literally just
work
copy
on
and
it while
paste
I
this
run
in.
up. Grand.
All right.
How much would the custom music box would go for?
I think we've done this already, didn't we?
I don't think we I think we agreed like yeah we can do it during the time skip, but I didn't think we talked about price.
I'm fairly certain you put it on that list of stuff you wanted to get.
Yeah, didn't you? Yeah, I think there was a price given last session. I can't remember what it was though. Sorry.
I have no idea then.
Give
Zero
me a
clue.
second. Let me pull up my notes.
Okay, because I don't recall this.
Well, you already paid for it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, well then that works
It was 500 gold.
for the music box.
Yeah.
Okay. God, that's an expensive toy.
Hey, you wanted it custom made.
Yep.
And you said by a skilled craftsman as well.
Yep. So the little ornaments on it actually look like.
Mm-hmm.
So details.
No. If you have any other questions about what you can do or what you can't do, feel free.
Just what's the story with, like, what do I have to roll for making these, knuckle dusters of sorts?
Well, I can give you stats for them.
Yeah, Grant, just, like, whatever, just, like, I want to make a point of, like, he's making these himself. So, like, if there's a chance that he doesn't manage it or something, like, just let me know.
Well, it's something
what to
fairly
roll.
simple that pretty much anybody could do, so it's not really...
Grant.
And you have 2 weeks to do it, so it's not like you're rushing in like within an
Yeah.
hour to do it.
Would you mind just sending the stats in Discord then, just because I'm still working on these,
Yeah.
other fucking things?
Oh, and I know, and we got all the information about her Kirchak's changeling lineage now, right?
Yeah, you asked me a bunch of questions.
And now Kirchak knows that over the time skip.
Yep.
Here's what annoys me though, is do you know the way you found out you couldn't turn into Babel? Why didn't you then try to turn into Babylon to see if it was a god thing?
I don't know. She'd rather not be a god for one, but she just hasn't clicked in her head yet.
I just want to know if he's a god! Ah!
Possibly. He's not a demigod.
The stuff for your knuckle dusters is 1d6 plus strength.
1d6 plus strength. Thank you. Right. Oh, delete.
Anything you two need to ask?
How much would dwarven beard ornaments cost?
Beard ornaments?
Yeah.
No, that's a question. Give me a second.
My only question will be, like, what constitutes use of Shax's power, sort of thing? Like, is there a set thing, like a spell slot sort of thing, like something you can kind of...
No, isn't it just he has a limit that if he hits, he goes dull?
Yep. Basically, you have a limit, and you can... Based on what you want to do, it could either be an action or a bonus action, depending. And I will tell you which, depending on what you want to do.
Okay.
I
Is it, like, measured in seconds, or...?
Well, each turn is 6 seconds, technically.
Okay. So his paladin level and casting modifier counts as seconds of use per, like, action or bonus action, or...
Basically, I have worked it out kind of distance-wise and stuff.
Okay.
And depending what you're trying to do.
Okay. Grand.
Okay, what type of dwarven beard ornament?
Just
Like,
anything.
are we talking jewels or like a gold braid type thing or what?
It could be both. Why don't you give me the price list? Gear
Well-
deck would be.
We are ranging from a few copper to a few platinum.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe just like some beads and some like, not full on like, I don't want sapphires or anything like that, but something like, you know, kind of hardy. Most you'll do is like steel or iron or something like that. Just cufflinks in the beard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
She just wants to get a few of those.
And something like that. You're looking at about 50 silver.
I'll take it. And how much would that give me? I'll just put beard.
Oh, it'd be like 1 for 50 silver.
Okay, what for cuff?
Well, for pretty much anything for a beard made of silver. Or, sorry, iron or steel or something like that. It would be about 50 silver per piece, depending.
I'm going to get 6 of those. So that's 30. That's 300 silver. So that's 30 gold, right?
You're getting 6?
Yes.
It's 3 gold.
Okay, 3 gold. Boom, done. 6 beard ornament.
And I'm not finding out there's such thing as dwarven beard magic.
What the fuck?
I
Yeah.
love it already.
All right, she's got those. And at
Beard strangles them.
one point, when she got this stuff, when she's cutting Shax's hair, and does Shax make it like a statement he's gonna grow his beard out?
Yeah, he'll just say, "I want to keep the beard."
Okay, she'll have that cufflink on the ready once it gets long enough. She's gonna give him a dwarven beard. She'll be the groomer of his beard.
Personal barber.
Oh, there we go.
Ognar attacks the table.
Oh, I forgot to add in line breaks for that.
He just did
Oh, you don't need line breaks. I can read it. It's fine.
Yeah, but even just for myself, it's handy being able to go down and see it in order.
he just did
Jesus, plus 24.
Yep.
Fucking
24
hell!
damage on a great weapon master hit. It's fucking massive.
God damn!
Is that with the new rage?
Yeah, no, that's a raged great weapon master.
Yeah.
But it means minimum damage if he hits with great weapon master is 26. Even if he rolls as low as he can, he still does 26 damage, which is fucking mental.
Imagine getting a nat 20 with that
Imagine
shit.
that with a crit. Is all I'm saying.
Fuck.
Yeah, but with a crit, you just get the standard damage dice. You don't actually get.
Yeah, you don't get to add the D10
Mod.
or not the D10, but you don't get to add the 10 or anything.
You don't get your plus 24 or your extra d6.
Yeah, I'd just get to re-roll the 1d12 and the 1d6.
Still an extra big chunk.
You wouldn't get the 1d6. You'd get the 1d12.
No, you get all rolled weapon damage, including any extra modifiers for enchantments.
Damn, then
Also-
I've gotten jimped on some attacks I've done before. Damn.
also,
Yeah, no, it's basically just any dice that you roll that like you get to re-roll is how it works out, really. There we go.
Demo.
Hmm.
Kirjak would have been inspecting that dagger that Shax gave her. Is
Mm-hmm.
it just a regular fancy dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought since it was made from that sword that we found, it had an extra attunement or something. But okay.
The handle was made from it, and he didn't make anything out of the blade from it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Can Ognar take Shax and ask any of the others if they know anything about the bonded greatsword or can tell him anything about it?
Yeah.
Do any of them know anything?
Who are you asking specifically, so I can...
Literally, until someone tells him to fuck off, he just makes his way through everyone and asks if they know what the fuck the story is.
Nobody knows.
Motherfucker.
So at some point during the time skip as well, Kirjek would want to sit down with everybody and tell them her plans. She's already told Shax and everything, but I would assume that like Matt would tell Babel would agree that it's not a good idea for Babel to come along to see Alpha. But she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go."
Here's the thing, Ognar had an idea, and part of that idea was mine, but I like had to think about it and was like, I feel like knowing that Kirjak now has the power, he would actually come up with this. If ye can both use the teleport and the protective dome thing, what we could do is bring everyone, so like fucking Delta and then the four of us, but have a dome around it, because Babel might actually be able to get Alpha talking if he doesn't do something stupid like he did last time and start acting like a dickhead to him. we would have that emergency. Then, if he started attacking, the dome would hold for long enough that we could teleport away.
One problem with that, I think, is one, I'm not 100% sure Kirjek could maintain that dome herself, because it's not near as strong as Delta's, and she can't just teleport around near as easily as Delta can. Two, Matt's not even here.
I know, but that's yeah, no, like Ognar had that idea, but especially with Matt here, it's
but she would just counter argument like she's not there to try to change or anything. She wants to come at him in a very not submissive way, but unthreatening way, and showing up with a full force, Delta shields ready, like we're here to interrogate you. No, she doesn't want to do that to Alpha.
But don't you think you kind of need to give him something in return, and that being able to talk to Babel might be that? That's Ognar's thinking is basically you're going looking for answers and you have nothing to offer him.
Well,
whereas if you have Babel there, like Babel's a big something, and like I'm not saying like offer him to let him kill him or something, but because the domes would be there, there'd be an option for them to talk without Alpha being able to strike out suddenly.
Well, that's what I would go into when I start talking to him. Like, what would I have to offer Alpha for any information? That's what the whole roleplay thing for. And I don't know. If you don't want me to do it, then I won't do it. But I really want to do that. Just come up to Alpha, no knives, no nothing on her, and just be like, I just want to talk. And have Delta nearby, and maybe Shax or Ognar. But if you, I don't know, it's just like, yeah, we can show up with a full force, all four people, Delta shields ready, let's do that, and like, yeah, that's not what Kirjak wanted to go for. That's the exact opposite.
No, to make it easier, like, Ognar's idea would be Kirjak, Delta, Babel. Like, he's not, because obviously with the teleport, the less people there, the easier it'll be anyways, and that would be a very important part of the getaway. But his thinking is just, with Babel there, him being able to talk to him is, like, a big offer.
Well, I think...
And also, they can try to mend some bridges. But obviously, like, it's up to Kirjak. Like, it's her that wants to go talk, it's not Babel looking to go talk.
Delta, for one, like... How are we going to talk to Alpha if this is going down?
That's a good point. We don't even know how it would be going down.
And she wouldn't bring him to this little meeting. She would just ask Delta, like, "Hey, am I going to be able to speak to him?" Could be just a sending stone, for all we know.
Sending stone would be fucking handier than anything. Let's all gather around a crystal ball.
You heard me, right, Demo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you actually asking me, or...?
Yes. Kirjak would, like, the day before she sits down with the four to tell them, like, what she's planning, she would, like, hey, am I going to be able to talk to Alpha?
Well... We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Is that that his answer?
I'm saying that to you now.
Ah. So it's not happening.
Well, maybe. Maybe not.
Okay.
The future is uncertain for this.
Oh, you have to roll, don't you?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Speaking of, I will do that now.
But she would even tell Delta, like, her plan in, like, I want to show up unarmed. And basically the least threatening way possible.
This is what I have it on? Whoops. Well, okay. 1d45 it is then. Okay.
Why a D45? What
Hey,
the
don't question my Excel sheets, okay?
fuck? Jesus. Must be the same Excel sheets Britain was using to check COVID numbers. Fucking hell.
And she would also ask him, like, does the rest of the family know that they're about to go talk to Alpha?
Well, I can answer that for you right now. He would not tell them that at all.
Okay. And okay. But that would be like her original plan and idea that she came up with. Just show up to Alpha unarmed, hands in the air, like, hey, you killed me, you just killed an unarmed goblin. And she feels like, from what Ognar said, like he avoided that house earlier. He wouldn't kill an innocent person for no reason. So.
Yeah, but I think the issue is if you don't have something to offer, he has no reason. Like, even though he won't like attack, like he has no reason to give answers that you want.
All right, and then that's fine. We are starting to build a bridge, though. Is the
Yeah.
thing? She already got the communication down.
That's true.
And then she's like, hey, I'm back. I have something that may pique your interest. And if he gives nothing for the first time he meets her, then so be it. But she'll know next time what she needs and discuss with everybody about it.
All right.
Mm.
The meeting will be taking place.
Ooh. Yay!
Now to determine where.
Yes.
Hmm.
Dawnhammer! No. Please don't burn down Dawnhammer.
In Kira Jack's bedroom.
Oh my god.
Oh, it should be in the steam bath. That would be glorious.
I was thinking more along the island we stopped off at.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm curious about though? And I really want to know this. When Kira Jack like changes form, if she's underwater but the new head is over water, like can she still breathe properly, or Oh wait, no, because yeah, it's changeling rather than illusion. I'm thinking of illusion. Never mind.
But on the top of the fact,
Ooh.
She'll have that discussion with Delta, but then she'll have the discussion with us three, and she would kind of do it in a private place, and she would like, and I think it's time that they kind of told us what was the necessary evil
Whoops.
that Babel made them all for.
Okay.
Don't you think, like, they've been saying that, like, Delta's been saying it, like, a lot of times.
What were they made for, essentially?
Yeah, like, they were made for a good reason, and the actions that Babel once did was not good ones, but they were necessary. What were those reasons? What made them a necessary evil? Because he's been saying it, but he hasn't been telling us what it was.
Because you never asked.
Yeah,
I was about to say no. We never actually asked.
She would ask, like,
Don't try to get smart with me.
she would ask all three of them, and then be like,
Don't you ever use that word with me.
She'd be
Oh,
like,
boys, we're back up to 456 new cases. Jesus.
Yeah.
confront them about it.
Pug champion.
Not-
Sorry for interrupting you there, Phil. My bad.
But like, ask them. And she would basically say, as a group, let's find out together.
Okay.
Oh,
Does
so
anybody
much
have
to
anything
figure out
else
right
they need
now.
to ask or figure out before we start doing things?
No, all good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all good. For now. Yeah. Is it Gajeel in Fairy Tale that goes gee?
Yep.
You just, for the next 2 weeks, you just hear that throughout the mansion. You don't know where it's coming from. Practicing her stealth. And
That's why I'd love if she had fucking arcane trickster and could use invisibility. Because just every now and then, just out of thin air, you'd just hear her go, yeah.
She would. Sorry, Demos. One last thing.
Yeah.
She would confront Sigma. Not confront. Oh, it's such a strong word, but like, hey, Sigma. When I first got here, I was trying to keep my abilities for my sticky fingers good, and I tried to test them on you, but you were asleep. But you kept on fending me off by a knife. Were you subconsciously doing that, or were you aware that you were doing that?
Fully aware.
Clearly the guy from Demon Slayer.
What was that, Demo?
Fully aware.
He was fully aware? He's like, did you train yourself to do that, or... Because you were still asleep, it looked like.
Wait, what was that about Demon Slayer?
I was saying he's clearly that guy from Demon Slayer who goes asleep and becomes God.
Oh, no. God, no.
He was just curious, like, did he train himself to do stuff like that, be able to defend himself while even asleep? Or protect himself? That's all.
It's simple, really. It's my ability.
Not just changing into things, but you're able to do stuff like that.
It's simple. Things I control or touch, I can move around at will, like projectiles.
That would have been very interesting to know. That would have been very interesting to know when I was choosing.
Especially with your throwing daggers.
Yes, that would have been very interesting to know.
Like, he uses throwing daggers, like, that would have
like
been
your
the
man
perfect...
from Umbrella
That would
Academy.
have been an amazing thing to know.
Oh, no!
Hey, who's to say you can only get one person's power? You've just shown you can get gamma and deltas.
Oh,
That's true, but I
also,
think we have
I meant to say, as a question, for your ability, you can, like, control stuff in your dome. Like, can you make yourself invisible while in the dome?
I don't think so. I think you can just trade places, and it's... Yeah.
You could probably like make the dome as if it was frosted glass sort of thing, where you can't see into it.
But then, could you, like, alter the light around you and make a form of invisible? Like, there's a lot of questions to be asked. And I
Like
don't think any of our characters are actually smart enough to ask them, so never mind.
Gearjack has been experimenting a lot past the weeks when Delta isn't even around, and it's up to Demo whether these experiments pass or not. I have a few more that I'm going to send him, but so far he's just given me maybe.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it sounds about right.
Yeah. So we'll see. I have a few more ideas, but I'll definitely put that one into the list of possibilities of her tampering with the new powers that she got. But okay, that was it. Sorry with the Sigma stuff. Okay. God, that would have been great to know that he can control knives and shit.
Yeah. The funny thing is, if you had have asked, he probably would have told you. He's one of the ones we never asked. Ooh.
When he was drunk most of the time.
So. My sister just brought me in a bag of Maltesers.
Was it a big bag?
Well, it was a big bag, but it has small bags. So I took one bag of Malteser buttons and one small bag of normal Maltesers.
Malteser buttons?
Yeah, so it's like a chocolate button, but with little bits of like the Malteser biscuit inside. They're actually really nice. You gotta try them, boy.
Nah, I'm just gonna buy 5 kilograms of fucking Maltesers off eBay. Never mind me.
Yeah.
Man, what would you even do with that amount of Maltesers?
Oh, what did you do?
Anyway.
Ball bearings and D&D.
Getting back on topic, board is active. Do what you will.
We pretty much discussed what we're gonna do during this time skip.
Yeah.
Oh, but she would ask, like, she would still. Ognar brings up like we should bring Babel, but then she brings up like I want to come in an unthreatening way, and if we don't know what he would want or what he would give until I get there.
Mm.
And that would be her argument, and then her other post argument is like the most I will bring is one other person, but I don't want to bring Babel. That is just basically almost asking for a fight. Even if with the shield and everything, it's putting more of a strain on Delta, and she doesn't want that.
Yeah,
But
then
she asked, like, would-
Ognar has another idea, but I have a feeling you'll shoot it down straight away.
What?
He would suggest that you take one of the other like siblings, and while you're doing that, and Babel's focusing on his books, like while yous are gone, they first get Delta to send Shax and Ognar so they could like scout out like Shax's place, so we can have a bit of an idea for both of
That
the
sounds like a
big
good
things
idea.
that our party wants to do.
Sounds like
Oh,
a good-
Shax is the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so basically,
shit.
Jack would be
Not
like
ready for that.
pursuing her thing, and because I was thinking, because Ognar wouldn't be a good one to bring to Alpha, but Shax kind of wasn't the friendliest to Alpha, so Alpha
He
might not
wasn't.
like him either.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, Shax was like
Well-
he was the only one to put his hands onto Alpha to get pushed back. Like,
So I feel like asking Delta which of the other siblings Alpha gets on most, so that there'd be maybe a bit of a friendlier rapport there,
Yeah.
would be good. And
I
then
feel like-
while
yeah.
that's going on, Ognar and Shax can kind of do a bit of just general scouting to find out what the story is over there, what it's like, what's going to be needed. Because we are going to have to decide what to do first. Because obviously, Kira Jack's going to need to find out, first of all, where the goblins are now that she doesn't 100% know where they are. And if that's going to take a while, chances are we'd end up going that way first. So it would kind of make sense for us. So, like, I don't know how you feel about that, but Ognar would put that forward as an option.
But then again, like if you're scouting a place, wouldn't you want your scout with you?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And this,
like,
and this whole meeting isn't gonna take multiple days, I wouldn't think, right, Demo?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, after
5 minutes
this,
in and out.
By scouting, I mean, like, go to the next town, find out what the story is. Like, not like actually go in and like invest, because obviously you'd do that when you went there to do it.
she would scout around the Iron Forge first, figure out all the defensive of all the sides and stuff, and then report back to you. That's
But I
what.
feel like Shax would
I'd
have a good
assume,
idea
I'd
of that
assume,
already anyway.
yeah, I was about to say, I'd assume Shax knows all that. So really, all we need to know is kind of numbers and stuff, which you can probably get from like nearby towns and settlements and stuff.
Granted, a
sounds
good
like
bit could have changed, but I don't know.
Yeah, but we could also, at a nearby settlement, ask, you know, have they been doing a load of building over there?
Yeah. I'm down with it.
Okay.
So, like, it would be a pretty safe way of gathering quite a bit of information, and we'd be gathering information on both of our big fronts.
Mhm.
Just my main concern is they don't know Shax is alive, and like there needs to
Oh,
be. Do you know what I mean? They do not know he's alive, and
But
that's a big thing at the minute.
he has new armor. They wouldn't recognize him.
his
One
helmet.
horn missing. It was his whole thing.
Also, he's
Why
kept
can't-
the same helmet.
But
Yeah.
is there any reason he couldn't, in some way, like hide the helmet or disguise the helmet or wear a
He could
different helmet?
probably change the helmet.
That's
wear a
what
big
I'm
cloak,
saying.
But at
Like,
the same time, it's like his whole
Symbolic.
symbolism was the hammer and the helm. That
Yeah.
was his whole symbol.
yeah, but he has a great sword that is still usable, so he wouldn't need it. So he could literally forego his symbolism for a
yeah,
day.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's
No,
cool.
I obviously like
No,
it's
no, no,
down
I
to
get
you,
you.
like if he would. I'm just saying, like, because you also have another weapon, and I'm assuming even though you're not wearing it, the armor came with a helmet.
Well,
so,
Shax just
like-
needs another helmet. That's all.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm assuming the new armor came
Yeah.
with a helmet, and you just didn't wear it. So like
Yeah,
there
sure.
is a helmet there, but
Yeah.
just
Oh crap! I've almost forgot something.
it's an option. Like as I said, it's down to you if Shax even would be
Yeah.
willing to. But
He would, I'd say, just for the sake of getting information and then going back. He definitely would. because it would help.
Like,
everyone
it's
else
not
at the end.
like we're going to fight them or anything,
No,
or
no,
like
no.
announce he's alive. We're just gonna
Yeah.
get a bit of a what's going on over here, guys?
Yeah. What the fuck they doing over there?
Something I forgot for Shax's powers, you get lightning immunity. No, sorry, resistance.
Ooh, beautiful.
Okay. That.
That's good because your heavy
Okay,
armor
good.
automatically take.
It is good. Yeah, it
Okay.
negates your issues with wearing heavy armor when lightning is
Also,
used.
I want to talk to you about something like later on after the session, if that's okay, Demo.
Yep.
Cool. I have an idea. That's all.
Yeah, I'm definitely good with that idea. Kiritech has been like, that would be up to Delta. Like, if he thinks it's a good idea to bring another family member. I'm thinking either Epsilon or Gamma, since they're the original 4, apparently. And they're actually, I think, blood related. You said Delta, yeah, Demo.
Yes.
They're actually blood related.
Mhm.
So, I think, honestly, I would think Gamma, but at the same time, I
I
don't
think
know.
maybe just ask him who
Yeah.
Alpha got on with most, who he likes the most.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're not there for fighting or anything like that. It's purely to get that friendlier rapport so you can have a conversation and it's not a standoff.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll talk about it with him before I go. But we're all good, right? And Babbles is probably just going to keep reading his notes, and he'll get all those information next week when Matt returns. Give him a little something to do.
I think this is the best option for now, anyways.
Just y'all make sure y'all don't get killed, because they could have. Like she would ask Shax, like, would they have like extensions from the forge to the surrounding towns?
Demo.
You do not know this
Okay.
because
like-
it's been a few years.
Exactly.
I
Although
would-
since it's somewhat of an empire, I wouldn't be surprised.
it's like it wouldn't be self-sustaining by itself. I'm sure they have alliances around nearby towns.
Even
I-
even if they do, like, we'll stay low profile. Like, they don't know Shax is even alive, as he said. So, as far as they're aware, we're just two travelers passing through.
Okay.
Just be wary, because if their influence is stretched to other towns and such, anyone resembling greenskins and such, I don't feel like they'll be welcome.
Well, that would have been a good thing to know earlier. Fuck.
Even so, like, they won't outright fucking, I don't know, murder you on sight.
So
It'll be your-
Shax
it'll
is
be your
from a
racism.
racist place, and the fucking orc is the one planning on going? Like, what?
It'll look even more symbolic.
Wait, wait, does he just mean, like, they'll be a bit fucking cold to him, or does he
Yeah,
mean, like, they'll
yeah,
get
it's
lynched in the middle of the
cold.
night?
Shax,
Closer they get to the
Oh,
main
no.
empire or sort of place, the worse it'll get.
yeah. So
Okay,
Shax,
yeah.
on asking the questions, maybe Ognar just stand back and look like a bodyguard or something.
Shax will
Yeah,
have to put on a
that's
different voice.
exactly what we could do. We could play the old, you know, you saved his life, so he's forever in your debt, and he kind of just follows at a distance and keeps you safe, kind of a thing.
If Ognar's pride would allow him to do something like that.
I can play the part when needed, Kirajak.
Okay.
I'm prideful, but I won't let it get in the way of getting the job done.
Okay.
Just remember, people's lives will be saved to be doing this. So
Yeah.
that's just to help his ego.
All right. So yeah, I'll go ask Delta all those things and find out, and I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, just when you're asking him, make sure to mention that he'd also have to transport us and pick us up sometime afterwards.
Yeah. So yeah, she would go up to Delta whenever he's doing his thing and be like, "Hey, if you could say whoever Alpha was closest to, who would it been? Who would have it been?"
Kappa, surprisingly.
Shax will put his hand on Kappa's shoulder there.
No, well, she's alone with Delta when she's asking this because
Never mind.
I
so
take
she's
that
like,
back.
do you think it'd be a good idea to bring Kappa with us? Because, like I told you, how I want to come to Alpha isn't from a place of hostility or interrogation. I know his rage in a sense. But unlike me, he has power, and I don't wanna fan that fire, if you get what I mean. If I come from a unhostile and a friendly angle, do you think that's a better idea?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try.
Okay. So now she's gonna have to ask Kappa. Like, should I bring Kappa and ask him with you here, or will you ask him, or?
I can ask.
I just want to see Kappa's reaction. Oh! Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It's like whatever you think is best. And I hate to bother you with all this nonsense.
No bother at all.
Okay. Alright. Ask away, I guess. Ooh. In this time skip too, Kirajak is making full use of that bath.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, can we all take a long rest before we forget about it?
You don't need to worry about that. That will be a thing. So if you want, just hit that button now.
Ground up, ground up.
Puga jumper.
There is no rest during this training.
Yeah, you gotta stay awake for the next 2 weeks, motherfucker.
Alright. Delta will walk over to Kappa, tap his shoulder, and wait for him to follow him. And it will walk off into here.
So did he mention motion for Kirajak to follow, or is it just gonna be me
Nope.
and him and Kappa? Okay. So she's just gonna stay right here and tap her fingers nervously. That'd been funny if it would've been like Sigma. Come back, you bastard! Just like,
Boy.
so then we can talk about probably how, when that happened, like what Ognar and Shackle are going to do, stuff like that, and Ognar agreeing to somewhat be the loyal bodyguard of Shaxx. They're gonna roleplay within the roleplay.
See, Ognar's actually kind of okay with that because in his eyes, like, he is very much the protector of the group. Like, he's the one who gets in front and takes all. So, like, just like emphasizing that role, like, he's okay with that. Doesn't like go against his honor at all.
Yeah.
Or pride or anything. But if he was told to like dress up in a gimp suit, now that would be another story.
Or have a leash around his neck or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was his wife,
Uh-oh.
you know.
Oh, damn.
And after a few moments, Kappa will come in running out.
Uh-oh. Does he run up to Kirajak like
Yep.
that? Oh, shit.
He grabs both your shoulders and stares at you.
And I stare at him.
Are you crazy?
Kinda.
Well, I suppose I have to see this happen then.
Yes.
Then he'll just go back to sitting down.
You crazy? Kinda. Okay.
I gotta watch this go down.
You crazy? Kinda. I'm into it.
I'm into it. Let's do it.
And he just starts
My
scribbling
kinda
down in a
girl.
notebook.
Can Shaq see what he's writing?
He's probably got inspiration.
You cannot read what he's writing.
Oh,
Can
different language.
Could I read it?
You cannot.
You're opposite.
Damn it. So it's not celestial, goblin, dwarf, or common. Damn.
Or draconic.
Oh, Can I actually, just before we continue, can I ask one question that Ognar would have done during the time skip, and he would have been really like sneaky about this? If he
Sure.
went to Kirajak alone, and like kind of in a really like he doesn't want to admit he's asking this, would Kirajak be willing to teach him Goblin?
She would ask him why.
Because in his eyes, he should know it. Like in his eyes, like he's a green skin, they're green skin. Like
Is there
he should know.
is there a lot of goblins in the Badlands?
There would be.
What are your plans?
Badlands is basically orcs, goblins, and fuck all it.
She'd ask him like, "What are your plans for goblins in the Badlands?"
Well, see, the problem is obviously I want to keep my clan safe, but the only way to do that is, you know, like we don't want a war all the time. Like I need to be able to negotiate. You know, if there's a tribe of goblins that's willing to, you know, live in peace and we can help each other without like them, you know, endangering other people, like that's ideal. I want to be able to negotiate. That's all.
All right, sounds like a plan, and she will agree to it. She will take some time of her day every day to teach him, and it should be fairly easy since Goblin is an off-canny Orcish, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But-
Some words are similar, but might have different meanings.
Can you do me a favor and maybe not tell the others about this?
Why? Why is that?
Just I don't know. It's
Agnar,
hard to explain.
you know, there's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, yeah, Goblin's a dirty language and we're a dirty race, but you're doing it for a good reason. And we're all friends here now. I would know that more than anybody. So, but if you want me to keep quiet about it, I will. You know, for one, I'm a keeper of secrets and the giver of secrets. But yeah, I can keep it a secret if you want me to. I just don't understand why.
I don't know. Don't keep it a secret, but maybe don't mention it unless you're asked. I'd sooner find my own way of
Okay.
telling everyone, I guess. I don't know. I've never really had to ask for help like this before.
It's not a big deal. We're friends. That's what friends do. I think.
Aw.
I feel like it is. Right?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Roll an insight.
Okay.
Whoa.
Like I said, she's never had real friends. She has no clue.
Yep.
She just feels it's right to want to help Agnar when he asks for help. She has no
Yeah. I appreciate it.
The fact that you actually rolled.
It was such a low roll.
It would
too.
have been great if you rolled like a nat 20 though. That would have been 10 out of 10, the perfect time for a nat 20.
Her
Was
eyes
just the
light
most
up.
useless roll of all time.
Her eyes light up white. She's like, I know everything about friendship.
Oh my god, I know what friends are now! I've binged the entire series.
Yeah, she had her I know what friends are. Her friendship now is because of Delta's training and all that. Her mental
Yeah.
capacity and all that. So she knows what friends are now. So if you haven't, oh, by the way, in the next course of 2 weeks, she's a little closer to everybody. To Shax, Ognar, and Babel. A little bit closer, a little bit more, you know, opened up to them.
Yeah.
So that's
I think
one-
also, like, you would notice that Ognar makes an attempt to, like, if something childish or something is going on, like, he won't leave the room like he has before. Like, even though he might not engage with it, he'll stay and fucking chat afterwards, kind of a thing.
Gotcha. All right. You crazy. All right. Hey, all right. I just imagine like a kid that's on the computer and just gives a thumbs up after he asks. She's like, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah.
No, after that tangent, I forget where we were.
I think honestly, we're just gonna go talk to Alpha, then maybe cut over to Shax and Ognar doing their thing in some nearby town. If you have that ready.
I didn't.
If you don't have a map ready, like that's grand. Like we can theater the mind and all.
It was sprung very suddenly.
Yeah, I only thought of it as we were discussing plans, to be honest.
Let me check. I actually might have that done already.
Oh damn! Mega Mind.
Be right back.
Well, like I said, like even if you don't have a map, like we can fairly theater the mind it if you have kind of the actual talking and stuff ready.
Yeah. You know the way Shax has the Dragon Hunter background thing?
Mm-hmm.
Could it be that he'd only hunt certain dragons? Or he would partake in the hunts of only certain dragons, I guess.
If that's what you want for him, then yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I don't know. Are the alignments of the dragons the same as they would be in the handbook?
Yep.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Although some may change depending on what has happened to them and stuff like that, as what would happen to a character.
Yeah. Basically, any good aligned or sort of... Basically, if they're an asshole dragon, yeah, he'd want to fight them. Or he'd partake in the hunt of them. If they're a particularly problematic one. Other than that, he'd leave them be.
Also, that does not specifically just entail
No.
dragons, that also extends to wyverns, worms, and other dragon families.
Yeah, if it's dragon type, shall we say?
Yeah. Yeah, that's more or less.
Although I think isn't Wyvern Hunter a separate thing in the Stetton Strider's backgrounds?
I'll check that real quick. I don't think so.
I might just be talking shit because it's been a while since I was even looking at those origins.
Stetton. Bullet Slayer, Dragon Slayer, Floating Nomad, Giant Slayer, Manticore Hunter, Hide Flare, Rock Tracker, Chimera Hunter.
I was thinking of Manticores. Sorry. My bad.
No, there's nothing there with wyverns.
Yeah.
That could have been something you saw in the handbook or on D&D and Beyond or something.
No, like I said, I think I was just thinking of Manticores and mixing them up, to be honest.
Wait, why is that? No, don't copy that. Damn it. Sure, let's grab that. There we go. Yes! Let's go!
Victory!
I do have this.
Nice.
But only partially. Why? I thought...
Only partially.
Oh, what was I thinking? Never mind, it'll have to do if this is what we're going to do.
Hell yeah.
Screw it. Alright.
We'll do it live.
We can do imagination. The rest of it that's missing. I'm just wondering where we're gonna have the meeting with Alpha at now.
Oh.
Maybe where we all started. Town of New Beginnings.
Maybe Alpha made his way back by then. After 2 weeks.
No, it's like Keen's reaction. It's gonna be somewhere mad. Like it's. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be somewhere either really unexpected or somewhere fucking crazy.
The void.
In Kira Jack's old home.
I actually have that.
It'll be in the location Bevel is currently in. But it's just a catacomb.
And just so you know, I had 1,000 locations prepared for it, so...
Jesus.
Yeah.
So,
I had 100 locations for each part of the continent. Or each country, should I say.
Lovely.
God damn, brother.
Hey, I don't slack when it comes to D&D, okay? Alrighty. Since you want to go meet Alpha, get whoever you want ready.
Alright. In the morning, she'd come up to Cap and be like, rubbing her hands nervously, like, you ready?
Always.
Oh. Is he, can I tell, like, is he excited or nervous?
Oh, he's excited.
Oh, shit.
He has the biggest shit-eating grin on his face.
Okay, and she's confused.
I just can't wait for Kappa to instantly tackle Alpha and electrocute it.
Immediately, this just start for the rest. All right, I guess we'll just find Delta and get ready. I'm gonna go say bye real quick to my crew, and she'll come up to each individual person. Like I'm gonna head out and hopefully get some answers.
Right,
Also,
head out.
She also made a point to mention during the little briefing they had, to bring Delta. She wants to bring Delta to the three others first, and then look at them. And it's like, so before we go talk to Alpha, I think we should all know a little background. What were y'all made for? And she would ask this in front of Kappa too if he was there, but their question's more directed towards Delta. And this is in front of Ogre, Shax, and Babel. Yep. The Whiterun music just started coming on.
If anything, it might help Babel understand some of what he's reading in his notes more.
Well, we were created because magic was disappearing. And still is.
Magic is... what? I mean, we still got wizards and everything. What are you talking about?
Yes. But it's slowly disappearing.
But the Rift is still crazy with magic, like what?
It's becoming more stable.
Oh.
That's why more and more people are living there.
Does that mean there are less wizards now than there used to be too?
Indeed.
Is that... what makes a wizard a wizard? She's asking this out loud to everybody who would be willing to answer. Like, is it a drive to want to learn arcane arts, or...
I think it's just someone with a book with some spells in it.
A wizard is somebody who dedicates their life to knowledge and the study of magic. But nowadays, it's to preserve magic, make it grow instead of disappear.
And y'all were created to help preserve it.
We were created as a substitute.
Huh.
To create the abilities that magic possesses without using it.
So magic could truly never fade, even if it does actually fade.
In a way, yes. And that's where our father comes in. He used us as experiments for his methods.
I hope Matt finds some good information in his journals.
Although cruel, proved successful.
See.
But
that's
then,
still...
what did he actually have you do?
Well, he experimented on us, cut us open, implanted materials in us, and ultimately changed our essence.
Is he saying this out loud and everybody can hear him?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even the other family?
Mm-hmm. They already know.
Yeah, I know, but like, are they making any motions or they just don't care?
Nope, they are watching everything.
And you
At some mentions of things he says, you can see looks of disgust on her face.
What about Gamma? What's her reactions like?
Although she's usually very chipper, cheery, happy, she looks kind of grim when this is mentioned. Obviously still not wanting to accept what happened.
Alpha had the worst of it.
Well, he was a prodigy. He adapted quickly.
So he,
Sounds to me like they all had the worst of it, Kira Jack.
well, if you think about it, I'm not trying to downplay anything they've went through. Not at all. I'm just saying if Alpha is the one that adapted quicker, that means, hey, that means I can do more to this boy. Let's see how far he can go. Let's see how far he can adapt. That's what, unless I'm assuming wrong.
No, you are quite correct.
So, I can see where that hate comes from.
Also, I take it you saw his scars and burns.
Yeah.
That's what happens to him when he uses his own power.
So it actually damages him.
Well, all of our abilities come with a price.
Yes,
There'll come a point where he can't use his anymore.
Like,
When he finally
Sure.
burns himself to ash.
ooh, he can make himself an ashy boy.
You don't want that.
No.
Mm.
Alright.
Thank you for sharing this with us, Delta.
Yes,
I know
thank
we
you.
don't really have a right to ask, but we appreciate it.
I just thought it would be I didn't want to go to Alpha and act like I know what he's been through at all. And if I have a little background information, I feel like I can mine the thin ice a little bit better. If you know what I mean.
I do.
Alright. Thank you for telling us. Sorry what y'all went through. Yeah, just gonna look at. Hopefully, none of them are giving the evil eye to Babel now that he's just kind of reopened old wounds.
Nope.
Matt comes back. Why the fuck is my character dead?
Oh, he got lynched by his children, okay?
God. Monka.
Alright.
Monka Pete.
I'm ready to go when you are, sir.
So, I take it you're just being Delta, Kappa, and
No,
Kira
she's-
Jack.
Yep, and she is gonna go on and start putting all her weapons on the table. What?
Yeah, but is he dropping Shax and Ognar off first?
Okay.
Like I'd prefer to do the alpha thing first, anyways. But
Yeah, I can just move you afterwards. I just...
yeah. But just in terms of just the order it goes in, like he kind of drops us off, and then while they're talking, Ognar and Shax are doing their bit of investigation.
Also, where is it you specifically want to go to?
I assume Shax would know a town somewhere close to it without being like the fucking dead center.
Oh, you wanted a town close to it. I thought you wanted the place. Whoops.
No.
Let me
Good
just
fucking God. No.
get that ready.
Yeah. No, like we just want somewhere close by where we could ask questions and they'd still know about that area. It's just we're like if we like going in there without at least all four of us and some pre-planning would be a terrible idea.
Shax just rocks up. Sup, bitch, I'm back.
Although at the same time, I would love to see how far just a Shax and Ognar tag team through the
Oh,
front
that'd be
door.
fucking amazing. Who's to say it doesn't happen?
Oh my god!
Be
It's gonna
careful.
happen.
Demo probably has it set up for like a level 7 encounter, and you're only level 4, so y'all can get smashed pretty easily, pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Level
but
7,
we're
you
big
say?
boys, we can take it.
You almost got killed by goblins, but then again, you did get a massive power boost since then.
Well, at the same time, I almost got killed by goblins, and the first time was because I had taken a subclass that isn't really that good with the kind of party we're running, and the second time was because Babel
You're
got
already low
fucked
anyway.
over, then Ognar took a shitload of fall damage, and he was already after one-on-twoing two big-ass ogres.
Oh. Imagine if you went Scar Seeker Ognar with my freaking Cleric of Life.
Oh, that would be fucking glorious. Oh my god. But see, I think the problem with Scarseeker is it's not a healer you need. You need another dedicated tank. Because even though you're a barbarian, you're not a dedicated tank. Like, you're tanking
You're
a
a
few
glass
hits,
cannon.
but yeah, you need someone there who can step in and take the hits when you need to go back and get healed.
There it is.
So, like, that's kind of why Scarseeker wouldn't work there, was because while Shaxx is pretty tanky, ideally he's doing damage, not being a dedicated tank. So
Well, now you're doing damage
Scarseeker-
regardless.
Yeah, like with Great Weapon Master, and now that I'm more like, I still have a +5 on Great Weapon Master, so like I'm happy out with my damage.
Yep.
Like, let me roll this. I had an 18 to hit, and that would do 35 damage.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
I think you just one-shotted Kira. Let me see her health. What's her health at?
Oh, so Ognar can kill Kira Jack in one hit. Okay, that's good to know.
If you can get close enough to her, that's the thing. If she knows you're coming at her, you will not catch her. Especially with her void stuff now, she gone. There's no way you're catching her. The only way you're gonna get her if you're standing right next to her and you just, I'm gonna kill you.
Don't forget, in the next 2 levels, Ognar gets a speed boost as well. Also, if I move and dash, I can still use my Gore ability.
If I move and dash, I will have 90 feet of movement, and I also could use my freaking void thing.
You
Yeah.
don't need to dash, you just need to move 20 feet.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, if I move and dash, I'd still have an attack available.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, actually, wait. Does Gore use up my attack?
It's a bonus action. Well,
Okay.
but its requirement is you move 20 feet at least.
Yeah. So it's a bonus action with a requirement of 20. And does that 20 feet need to be in like a generally straight line, or can it be like 10 feet over, then 10 feet up to go around a corner?
It's a straight line because you're like
That's-
head down charging
yeah.
them.
I
Grant?
got a question for you, Demo, but it'll be after the session.
Okay.
Get this scouting and alpha talk down. Still think it would have been funny if we just brought Sigma. Rock Sigma and just leave Sigma. No words, just like we pop in front of Alpha and he's like, what the? And we just leave Sigma and pop away.
Ye appear in front of Alpha, but Delta fucked up and brought Babel instead.
Ugh.
Boop.
Oh, a mountain pass. Do you know where's mountains?
Do I recognize these mountains?
Give me
Oh.
nature.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Holy shit! It's Alpha! Fuck! I wasn't ready. I'm so scared now.
I regret everything.
Suddenly I'm scared. Ugh. Okay. Let's across the bridge.
Is that a chasm, or is that like a
Yup.
bridge upwards?
It's a
Ooh.
chasm.
No.
Oh no. Oh no no.
And this is why I said ooh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
She gonna die.
Look at the
All
bright
right.
side, you can't burn stone.
You can melt it.
Yeah.
Good looking at hot enough, holy
He
shit.
could literally turn it into lava.
Yeah.
Did you not?
looking at
Have you
hot.
forgotten my description of what he can do?
He melted my dagger.
He melted it
You
as
will melt,
soon as
you
it
will
made
melt metal a
contact
lot
with
faster you
the
will
thing.
with stone.
Well, regardless. Okay, Demo.
All right. As Delta warps you, you appear in a mountain pass. A bridge laying before you. And across it, the one you seek to meet. He sits there, burning lines into the dirt.
He's sitting there.
Mhm.
Like, did he expect us?
Well, you asked me to make the meeting.
He's gonna like inch forward and look at Kappa. How's Kappa reacting seeing his brother?
He's kind of wriggling on the spot with excitement.
Yeah. Kappa, are you wanting to talk to him first, or?
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, go talk to your brother. Just don't.
And he
kill him.
charges at him
Oh God! Don't tackle him! Don't tackle him!
and jumps straight on top of him.
Hey.
And now they're both lying down in the dirt.
Oh. She looks at Delta. How is he reacting to that?
Doesn't make any sort of reaction. Just normal.
He's gonna inch closer and start kind of walking across the bridge. Are they just both lying on the dirt now together, or
Nope,
Are
they're
they
just both
wrestling?
sitting there.
are they talking?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
By the way, are you still greenskin Kirjak? Yes.
Yes, green skin,
Okay,
black
okay.
hair.
Okay.
She is going to come to the edge so she can see, but like if Alpha looked past Kappa, she can see her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not wearing her cloak, and she has no weapons on her currently.
As soon as he sees you, he does not take his gaze off you.
She's gonna nervously. She's gonna raise her hands like I'm unarmed. Like she wants him to know that she has no way in hell of beating him if he decided to attack her. And she's gonna keep walking forward.
As you get closer, you will grab Kappa and push him out of the way. Without breaking eye contact.
Oh shit! Oh no, I'm getting nervous, guys. And this music is not helping.
Too far to go back now.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim music. She's like,
And he will stand up.
okay, we'll keep coming closer. And she's like, hi. Okay, this is Alpha. You want to kill your father still, right?
I want to torment him.
That's your current thoughts.
They've been my thoughts for a while.
I can't say I know what you've been through. I've heard some tales and what you and your family has been through, and I can't say I know exactly where you've come from. But I understand that hate and rage. But do you know why you were made?
I do. Still doesn't
You-
excuse what he done.
Especially to you?
He will then smirk.
Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm not here to try to fix your family. I mean, I kinda want to, but I don't think some goblin that has no relation to any of y'all could do that. Because I know everybody cares for you, Alpha. Gamma, Kappa especially there, Epsilon, Delta. She looks back at him. Is he just still standing there at the other end of the bridge?
Mm-hmm. He seems to be looking at the top of a cliff.
Okay. Can I kind of glance out to where he's looking at?
It's a bird.
Okay. She's gonna look back at Alpha and be like, what's your plan after? Say Babel regains his memory and he is the man that tortured you and made you who you are. And then you get your revenge. What then?
Oh, it's not gonna stop. I'm gonna take everything from him.
Including his family?
No, I'm not gonna take them. He doesn't care about them at all. So hurting them will not hurt him.
But what if it did? because the Babel that is happening, that's becoming now, he cares for them now. He hates what he did in the past. He still doesn't fully understand what he's done, but I can tell that he is regretting it, even though he doesn't even remember it. It's a man regretting another man's actions at this point, but you wouldn't hurt your own family, would you?
I don't consider him family.
I'm not talking about him. He does care for those. He cares for Delta. He cares for everybody now. I'm not saying he will once he regains his memories, but if he does, should we be worried that you're going to attack everybody else to hurt him?
No, my qualm's with him, not them.
Okay. Okay. She is obviously relieved to hear that. Kind of her hands kind of drop down, but then she kind of looks back up at him and is like, I'm on my quest for revenge as well right now. You said you knew my mother.
Did I?
Oh, well, you know of her. You recognized me when I was wearing her ring that was enchanted by that god.
Yeah.
How did you recognize me? How did you recognize her?
Because she's the one who brought us to him.
Oh, fuck.
Her eyes are gonna go wide. She's like, you're lying. You're lying. She wouldn't do that.
You say that when he posed as an orphanage to take in kids. And then done this to us. I'm not saying she done it intentionally.
She's gonna pull out that ledger. She got the ledger. My father's name's in this ledger that was in the mansion that y'all used to live in. Is my father connected to it as well?
My guess is he was there with her.
Okay. Thank you for telling me, but I don't think she would have done it intentionally if she knew what you were going through. She's the hero of Dawnhammer. She's not a bad person. She wouldn't do something like that.
I never said she would.
Okay.
But all actions have consequences.
Yeah, they do. Okay. Well, thank you for answering that question. I know you didn't have any reason to actually answer me. But, I got one more question, but now it's pertaining back to your family again. Is there any way you'll ever forgive Babel?
To put him through what he put me through.
I don't think I could do that. I care for him now. At least I care for the man that he is now. Like I told you before, if you attack that man now, you're attacking an innocent man who hardly knows anything about y'all. Is that what you're waiting for? Or are you still aiming for him right now?
I'm aiming for him now. And even if he gains his memories, I'll still be going after him.
I don't want to fight you. And I know you probably you think that's a fucking joke looking at me. You could probably turn me into ash within seconds right now. But I care for him now, and he's my friend. I know what he's done in the past may have been a terrible thing, and I can't sit here and excuse what he did. But he is my friend now. The man he is now is my friend. And I really don't want to fight you because I kind of care for... She looks over at Kappa, and she doesn't look at Delta, but she's like, I care for your family a lot. Because of them, I'm kind of different now. you're still included in that family, and they care for you. And I knew if we had to fight you, they wouldn't like that. I know I can't change your mind, but I know that hate that's in you isn't easily put out. God knows I'm going to go to the ends of the earth till my father's head's on the platter. But oh.
You will stand at the edge of your bridge.
You gonna say something or?
Nope. He just walks closer.
I just want you to know that a lot of people still love you, and that's not easy to come by at all. I've recently realized what friendship and family is and stuff like that, and I'm trying to fix what I got, and I've been starting to think what happens after. I don't want to live my life in hate and rage forever. Maybe killing my father won't heal everything, but I think through Delta and Jax and all my other friends, I could, find something else rather than just hurting a man because he hurt me. Sorry, she feels like she's kind of disrespecting him for saying his purpose in life is not good or kind of lackluster, and she was gonna be like, I honestly just wanted to come here and ask you how you knew my mother because there's connections.
Well, you got your answer.
Yeah, sorry to bother you. I just thought bringing Kappa here would make you start to back up a little bit, like holding her hands up, like making you a little bit happier. Just, because I would love to see my family.
Oh, I'm happy to see him.
Oh boy.
Shit. Is he hot? Not well. Is he like physically hot? Oh my god. Is he Bernie Kira Jack?
No.
Okay. I hate to say it because I know you probably think I'm just some goblin who is lucky to even be alive, but I feel for you. And that's why I'm not here to attack you. That's why I'm here unarmed. That's why I brought Kappa to you. You're a victim.
Congratulations for seeing the obvious.
It's more than that. I know your hate, and it's... You know what? I'm terrible with words. You want to kill Babel, even as he is now, right?
No, I don't want to kill him. I want to torture him.
Right. When does it end?
It won't.
So you're just gonna pledge your life to torturing a man.
Until I feel satisfied.
Then what?
Then I'll do what I want to do.
Do you have a hobby? Anything? Do you want to be with... Look at Kappa. Do you want to hang out with him? Y'all go play some tunes or whatever y'all used to do? She feels like she's starting to insult him again. He's gonna back up a little bit. He's gonna back up a little bit.
Look, you're trying to sweet talk me. It's not gonna work. But I'll give you something for your little bit of bravery. Something that coward over there doesn't have.
Don't call him that.
And he'll pull a knife out of his pocket.
Oh shit! She holds up her hands again.
He will slice open his thumb.
I fucking knew it.
No way.
and he will jam it into your mouth
Oh, by force?
by force.
Oh no.
Now, let's see you deal with what I had to.
Oh, fuck.
She's gonna start tearing up and look at him. She's like, is this gonna hurt?
I wish I could say no.
I know you're not a bad person. She is going to let him do what he wants to do, but she is kind of like holding on to his arm, kind of like instinctively trying to pull it away. But she's not like.
And as you grip his arm, it feels leathery. Burnt.
It's all burnt skin.
She's not gonna grip it hard. She's gonna gently touch that area.
Oh, don't worry. I can't feel anything there anymore.
I'm sorry.
As he pushes his thumb harder into your cheek.
Oh. She is gonna kind of like. Can she look back at Delta
Nope.
or look at Kappa? What is Kappa doing? Kappa, what are y'all doing?
He's
Y'all
just sitting there staring in disbelief.
gonna look at Alpha and be, oh fuck this! There's too many powers.
He just fucking damned you.
And then he will take his thumb out of your mouth. I know you've changed already. Let's add a third to the mix, see what happens.
Third, you know?
Yeah.
You're so powerful, but you're just gonna let your life be dedicated to torturing one man.
And now
Some-
another.
The hypocrisy! Oh my god!
Oh boy.
What'd you say?
Oh, just Kira Jack is the worst person to be having that conversation.
Well,
Huh?
she,
Oh no,
I-
I'm not talking about that.
No,
No, but no, that's what I mean.
she wants to kill
Oh,
her
yeah,
father,
yeah.
but she's been asking like, what happens after? That was her whole thing with Delta. It was like, what happens after? Yeah, she kills her father, but will that bring her happiness? She
Keep
wanted
going,
to
keep
kill a
going.
goblin, but stuff like that, but not anymore. And yeah, she's changed.
She
but
got
she
them
didn't-
3 powers now. The
it's hard.
question is though, how will they interact with each other?
She's gonna back off at Alpha again. She's like, you didn't. Why did you melt my mother's ring? Why did you? I know you're not an asshole. You wouldn't kill people. She's backing up. But why did you force my face in front of my friends?
Because it ticked me off a bit.
What ticked you off about it? My mother? She's a beautiful woman. Oh, right. She's the one that brought you to. Right. Well, I knew. I kind of know her, or I used to know her. Before she died. I know she wouldn't have let that slide if that was the case. Not okay. I'm gonna let you hang out with Kappa if you want. I got my information of what I came here for. I'm gonna. Why don't you give me your powers?
Oh, you'll see.
She's now gonna turn over and look at Delta. What's his expression like?
Grim.
Oh shit! I'm gonna start burning. She's gonna look down at her feet. She's like, "Did you just damn me?"
No, that's your choice to make.
Well, I don't think I could say anything else at this point that would help you.
Well, if that's it, I'm gone. And he will just start walking off.
Did he walk right past Kappa, not say anything?
He'll walk over to Kappa, help him up, put his arm around him, and walk off.
Oh, with Kappa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Mm. The betrayal.
Run over to Delta. Is like, is Kappa leaving?
Well, seems like he is. We didn't plan for this, but...
He's gonna run. Using that dash. She's gonna scream out like, hey, Kappa, what about Shax?
Two shit about Shax.
And he will toss you a notebook.
Oh?
Gonna run over and pick up the notebook. Open it up. Is it still that language we can't read?
You can't read it.
No, is he not even... So he's still walking off with
Mhm.
Alpha?
And it seems like they're laughing and joking.
She's gonna hold the book and start coming back to Delta. She's like, I guess that's that then. I guess he's joining his brother. I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm sorry.
Well, I expected it.
Do you think Kappa's gonna try to help him attack Babel?
No, I don't think that.
I think this notebook is for Shax. Unless it's for you. And she holds up the notebook.
This is draconic. It's probably for your friend. He can read it.
Okay. I'll give it to Shax when I see him again. He put blood in me.
Yeah.
Why do I feel scared?
Because now you have to make a choice.
What is that?
Well, we're both opposites. You're gonna have to choose.
Him or you?
Yeah. Which one you will take on.
Well, if he's gone, I can't, like, learn his powers, so the obvious choice is gonna be you. Duh. Like, even if I took his powers, like, who's gonna help me learn them? Who? Sigma?
Well,
Nah.
to be honest, you're probably better off with his.
What?
It suits your mental state.
She glares at him. She's like, I am trying to work on it.
I understand that.
What emotion drives this?
Rage.
Ognar?
I was about to say, Ognar pops up out of the nowhere and is like, hey, what's up?
Wanna give me some of that jam, boy?
Vengeance.
Hey, can I have a licky or some of that?
That is a difficult choice, but she's like, but my whole thing with you is I don't want to be angry anymore.
Then maybe you can find a way to soothe the flames.
When is this transition gonna happen? How do I choose?
My guess is in about 3 hours.
Fuck, that's barely any time. Fuck! He's just gonna look back and look at, is Alpha gone already?
Long gone.
Shit! Ah, she's gonna hold her head. But I won't be able to train with... no one knows how to train those powers. I'll have to learn on my own and get burned over and over again and know what he had to go through and... Huh. Do you think I should take him?
Honestly, I don't know.
Sorry if I said anything that was out of character, out of line to him. I was trying to get him to see past anger and hate and crap like that, but I think he didn't have I don't feel like he had a cobalt. I thought Kappa would have been his cobalt. you know, like my father was to me, instead of, you know, just me being angry all the time. Mumbling now. All right, let's head back. I'm sorry about Kappa.
Oh, he'll find his way back. He always does.
Fuck! I am so sorry, Shax.
Ah!
I just lost your fucking trainer.
How many weeks ahead is this? Or is this
I'd say this is at the end of the 2 weeks of training. Like, we're confident in our
okay?
new abilities. Unless
Yeah,
they are-
the whole thing was, yeah, this was kind of after we got finished, like, the basic training. Although it does mean you, like, if we were to ask for more training, you couldn't really
See,
benefit
that
from
won't
Cap.
piss Shax off. What Alpha just did will piss Shax off.
What, taking Kappa away, or shoving blood into Kirajak's mouth?
Shoving blood. Because as far as he's concerned now, he's just damned you.
I cannot wait until Shax and Ognar both find out that Kirajak didn't, like, try spit it out or anything, and they're both, like, being just, like, overly protective fathers, and they're like, what the hell, you should've, Jesus Christ!
Well,
What were you thinking?
she wasn't thinking. Another man's finger was in her mouth that could roast her if she did something that pissed him off. So she wasn't going to resist in case she would burn into a crisp. That was her
Okay, well, at least now we both know that if we shove something in Kirajak's mouth, she ain't gonna
Oh
stop it.
god.
Dude.
She has a chance against y'all. She doesn't stand a chance.
Well, actually, no, because she'd have to roll a contested strength check, and if she ever beats Shax or Ognar, it'll be crazy.
Well, she can use disengage, can't? No, not if you use grapple.
No.
All right.
And considering they're a size category larger than you, they get advantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we'd both have better strength checks and both have advantage.
But can't I change and morph so they lose that advantage?
No.
No, because you don't gain the actual attributes. So even though you... Well, does he lose the size disadvantage, but
Yep.
not gain the strength?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'd
That's
still have to somehow outstrength both of us.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
My
good
plus 8 coming at you, motherfucker.
Good to know Ognar could rape Kirjak. That's great to know that.
Hey,
she's-
whoa,
Wow.
Whoa,
Okay.
You're the one
whoa.
that- you're the one that
Listen.
pitched it.
Listen. I was on about healing potions, thank you very much.
Sure, I am so sure. She is gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take the fire just so she can just freaking nuclear explosion if Ognar grabs her.
Burn his dick off.
Hey guys, you smell that? Something is burning.
Smells like sausage.
The problem is, fucking, while in terms of rage it would suit her more, would the actual effects that it gives suit her more?
I think she'll be able to control it better. And probably what Demo is also trying to hint at is like it would better be suited towards my attributes. Am I incorrect? I'm thinking it might be charisma based or something like that. I don't know.
Well, if you decide to use it, I will explain it.
Fuck you, Demo.
Shit.
Tell me now so I can make the choice. 'Cause
No.
She really,
That would make it too easy for you.
she
Where's
really
the
wants
fun in that?
She really wants Big Daddy Delta to train her, but then freaking Uncle Alpha just violated her.
Also, like, Delta didn't seem 100% down. Like, would it annoy him? Like, not annoy him, but kind of. Like, how would he feel about her choosing alphas? Like, he thinks she should, but that doesn't mean he wants her to. You got some big decisions to make, boy.
Well, I can give you his opinion. He doesn't
Yeah.
care, it's her choice.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because he didn't try to stop Kappa. They're all their own individual. Like he's not a possessive individual.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's happy about it.
Dude has no
Or-
emotions.
Yeah.
Delta.
Is he
He is a
actually
literal
emotional?
emo.
I'm about to throw something y'all gonna hate. Delta, if I accept his powers, don't tell the others.
I won't.
Insight check. Wait,
Huh?
I
what am I
won't.
asking?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to accept them or not, but fuck. I want to help you now as much as you helped us, but if I just take his powers, all that you've been helping and training me for the last 2 weeks, is thrown out the door. But I feel like if I take his powers, maybe you would, I don't know, be more open to listen to me. So, Delta, what do I do?
That's your choice to make.
No, I want your help. What do I do? I don't know either, and I'm scared.
Whatever feels right.
Fuck! Let's go. Will the others know that? Yeah, you asked that. Like, will the others know if they can sense Alpha's power in me?
Some of them.
All right. Okay, let's go. Shax and Ognar time. I'm ready to see.
They have no idea what's happening. They're just bros hanging out like at this
Yep.
minute.
And you're back.
Before they
Two
even leave,
bros chilling in a hot tub.
she's gonna just like stand there, and she's gonna be like, "Sorry, Shax.
Where's Kappa?
Kappa went with Alpha.
What happened?
They're brothers. They love each other, so
I
I
understand
think you mean
that.
what happened in general, Kirajack.
Yeah. Clearly something must have went down if he went with
Yeah.
Alpha.
We talked on a bridge. I figured out something about my mom. He's gonna nervously look around at all of them. Are there any leering eyes on her that like sense it?
Give me perception.
Okay, that's not good. It's gonna be like a 2. Oh, 17, not bad.
Woo!
You can feel some stares out of the corner of their eyes.
She's gonna smack her lips and be like, I guess I say this out loud since it pertains to everybody here. My mother is the reason Babel was able to get these children. She brought them to him.
Ah, slave trader.
She what?
No, I don't. No, don't say that, Agnar. That's not what happened.
How do you know?
Because she wouldn't do that.
How do you know?
Because Alpha said it might not even been intentional. She might not even known. And the hero of
That
Dahlhammer
might not.
stop
What?
talking.
What
Kira,
reason would she have to
She's
bring
gonna pull
children?
out her knife and like stop talking, Agnar. Do not call my mom a slave trader.
What reason would she have to bring children here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Correction,
Is there any way
you
she
do
could come
know.
across them?
I do know.
Yep, Alpha told you.
What was it? Oh yeah, just bring the children to him. Oh, it was an orphanage.
It was posed at an orphanage. She brought the kids to it, unknowing of what it
Okay.
was, actually.
Okay, yeah. So that's what she would relay. It was posed
Oh,
as-
well, you could have told me that before I called her a fucking slave trader. Jesus.
was-
I think it's more on you for jumping to assumptions.
Ah, I wasn't given all the information. That's not my fault.
In any case, we know now.
So, he posed this place as an orphanage, and then...
my
Hmm,
mother brought the children here.
perhaps the children of people she had helped, but she hadn't been able to save their parents.
Possibly.
She thought she was giving them the next best life.
Yeah.
The pain here never ends.
She's
Hmm.
never Is anybody like glaring at her now that she said that out loud? She's looking around, like definitely looking around at them. Fuck, we're all connected.
Nope.
Okay. And then she's like, yes. And after I found that information out, I tried to talk to him about, family and stuff, and he kind of just laughed it off and said I was stating the obvious, and then he went on his way with Kappa.
Did he didn't give you anything else on your mother? No, like...
No, I think that's all he knew. Is this where all the kids came from?
How did you react to Kappa? Seeing Delta? You? Was he angry? Neutral? Happy?
He was happy to see. I don't think he really showed it, but I know he was happy to see Kappa. I think he really does love y'all. And
it's good to hear he's not a complete monster.
He's not. He would've.
I don't think he's a monster at all, to be honest.
Yeah, there's.
You figured that by finding the house.
Yeah, that's what she remembered. Ognar telling him that. That's why she went there unarmed, because she knew he wouldn't kill her. And she was like, I know he's not an evil person. He just has a lot of rage.
If you considered him a monster, Shax, you'd have to begin considering yourself a monster. You're both simply people searching for vengeance against someone who has wronged you.
I have long accepted my monstrosities. They're a part of me forever.
And there's one
I
thing.
think you're a fool to consider the necessary evil a monstrosity, Shax.
I think
Never said it was necessary evil. But in any case, we're going off track.
there is a difference between what me and Shax wants than what he wants. We just want to kill the motherfuckers. We want to end their reign, and so that they can't continue what they're doing. She looks over at Babel. If he's still studying or not, that's up to Matt when he retcons everything. But she's gonna be like, she wants to torture him for eternity. He doesn't want Babel's death. He wants his pain. I don't know. I thought I could connect with him, but I don't. I think he's too far gone for just silly old me to connect with him. I'm just some goblin who happened to be in the crossfires of this family fight. So, yeah, that's that. That's pretty much all I got from that. Found out more about my mother, and now I'm gonna have to find out. I'm still planning to go back to Dawnhammer, talk to my dad about this goblin cave, and y'all are leaving for what's it called soon, right?
We're leaving soon, yeah.
All right.
Did Kappa say anything before he left?
Yeah, he did. She's gonna reach into her little satchel and pull out the book and hand it to him. I chased after him for a little while and asked him about you. What about Shax? What about the training and the mentorship? He didn't say anything. He just threw this book at me.
Did he seem happy at least? Be going with Alpha?
He seemed real happy.
I'm glad.
Sorry, I didn't.
No. This isn't a problem. If he's happy to go, I'm happy.
Okay.
I do not need his. He does not need my permission. He is his own individual.
I know, but it's just you're getting trained by him, and I don't know if your training was complete yet or not. But yeah, I would go with y'all to help scout, but I don't feel so good. I'm gonna hang out at the bath if y'all don't mind, unless y'all really want me to go.
No, it's okay, Kira Jack. If you're not feeling up for it, it might be better that you're not there anyways.
Yeah.
Never do something that you're not confident about.
Yeah.
Besides, we're simply going to ask a few questions and play a part.
Yeah. Alright,
Quick in and out. That's all we're doing.
I'm gonna go.
10-minute adventure, quick in and out.
Kira Jack, wait before you go. Just in case Shax and I are in need of a quick rescue, would you mind if we borrowed that stone you used to communicate with Delta? And he'll look over at Delta and he'll be like, if that's okay with you, obviously.
It's not mine to give.
She's gonna take out the stone, and then hand it to Ognar. Of course.
I'll return it to you as soon as we're back. It's always nice to have an exit strategy.
Okay. And she's gonna just look at them and smile and like, okay, well, I'm gonna go rest up in the bath. Y'all know where y'all need me. And she's gonna head to the bath. I'll let y'all go on your adventure.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
No time like the present. We're gonna die.
Yeah. Getting my character sheet ready, boyo.
No, what I'm praying for is that this just ends up being Shax and Ognar getting drunk with a bunch of lads and asking questions.
Oh god.
That'll be pretty
We
cool.
go to a bar, a fucking bar fight breaks out.
Oh, that's
See, I'm ready for it now because I still have some of that fancy booze.
Oh, I'm waiting for a bar fight to go off. Shax's helmet gets knocked off. He's recognized. Next thing, swords are drawn.
Next thing, an entire empire is encircling the bar, and Shax and Ognar are just in like.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and other people. What say you in your defense?
Then pay with your blood.
It wasn't me. I am the Jarl.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
I am the Thane of White.
Finally, you're awake.
You violated my mother.
Oh boy.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. I've been playing Skyrim for the last couple days, boys. I got all the references in my head. Boys, dogs, elders, there's nobody I won't fight.
There's nobody I won't fight.
Battleborn, give me your money. I don't have any money, Brave.
Oh no.
And this is where you appear.
Oh,
Does Shax know this town?
oh, it's actually called Forge Suppressed Town. Oh no.
The Forge are here, aren't they? I bet they fucking are.
Oh, this town don't look too good.
Yeah, this town is destroyed.
Oh.
You better let me found out that you're a freaking...
Shax just drops his hammer. He's just dumbfounded.
Is it actually destroyed as we see it?
Mm-hmm.
Are there people still around?
Perception?
Dead bodies cover the streets. Some
Yeah.
people are trying to pick up what they have left. It seems that the Forge have been here recently.
How recently? Like, is there still smoke rising?
Probably a day.
Delta, can you stay with him for a second? I'm just gonna go and, can Ognar go to, like, the nearest person? Like, you said there are people trying to, like, pick what's left up, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna, like, go to, I'll assume somewhere up here, but
Yeah.
he's just gonna go to the nearest one and be like, brother, what happened here?
What always happens to those that can't pay back the Forge? Pay their taxes.
What, you couldn't pay, so they wiped out the town?
They took what they could. Everything of worth, everything of value.
How long ago?
The night before.
How long have they been demanding payment from you?
Since before I've been born. This person looks about in their 20s.
Okay. I have a question to ask, but if you could keep it between us, I would appreciate it.
I'll try my best.
This Iron Forge, there's simply, like, have they changed much in the past few years?
No, they've only gotten worse in their suppression, their hate, their greed.
Where are they based?
From what I heard, the south of Stettin, but I can't be too sure.
Would I be right in assuming that we are currently somewhere in Stettin then?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. I'll leave you to your stuff.
Quick, Ognar, give him 6,000 gold.
No.
Is-
Ognar don't
is
have enough gold for that.
Shax's like power thing or whatever the fuck is it attached to emotion? Like, say if he gets really angry or really upset or something like that, does it kind of show?
It can.
Right. Okay. No, Shax is just on a single knee now, just head down.
Praying.
Not
Yeah.
even just fucking.
Should be like
Grim.
over this fucking town and giving you strength to fucking destroy those who destroyed this peaceful village.
No, he's just feels nothing but shame at the minute.
You do
Looking
need to
around.
commute- I would say you need to commute with Edith more.
Yeah. Well,
You haven't been talking about
Shax, I have a bit of a question.
speak your mind.
How old are you?
DM.
How old am I?
I'd say about what? Fuck it. Say.
Yeah, he holds up fingers.
40-ish. 40-ish. Be all right.
Yeah.
Okay. 40-ish.
And,
Yeah.
How long ago did the things between you and this Iron Forge go down?
When I fought back.
Yes.
How long ago would it be roughly? Do you know, Demo? Sorry for kind of asking this now. I
No,
I
no,
should
it's
probably...
fine. I can quickly figure this out.
Now it's just time to start building your army, Shax.
Don't you worry. Shax has something planned for that.
About 15 years?
Cool.
If that's okay with you?
Yeah. I'll just relay that back to Abner.
I spoke with that man over there, and he'll point towards the guy he was just talking to. It seems what happened is they were unable to pay the tax that had been levied against them, and therefore were wiped out. Everything they had was taken.
You see now why we must fight against this?
I do. This is not something I am okay with.
This is too much. Always has been. I won't stand for this.
Demo.
Mm.
Question. Kirjak ain't there, but is there any children bodies on the ground?
Yep.
Fuck.
I just assumed when he said bodies and with the burning town that
It's
includes
different.
bodies of every variety.
It's different if it was like just the men, but if it's women and children too, it's
No,
like
these lads are
Kirjak.
fucked.
With like that level of burning and stuff, like there's no way women and children weren't caught as well. Like this
Yeah.
is. I can certainly see why they need to be wiped out.
Shax will pick up his hammer and just stand. And he'll turn to Ognar. Will you help me? Wipe these fuckers from this place. Wipe them clean.
I've already sworn my sword to your cause, but that was not to you. Let me tell you now, Shax. To my dying breath, I will help you kill these bastards.
Shax will reach his arm out in that, like, you know that handshake thing where they grab the elbows? Not the elbows. Yeah,
Oh
the
my
elbows.
god, the Predator handshake is in every campaign.
No. Are you not doing like the...
It's the forearm shake.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
forearm shake. Yeah.
Yeah, the Predator forearm one.
No.
No, the Predator one is just they're both muscular men. They smack each other's hands real hard and like they're about to arm wrestle.
Oh no, I'm on about the one where they're almost kissing and they're holding each other's forearms.
No.
That's the two Arnold and the massive black guy do that.
It's Apollo Creed. Hold on. But it's still they just smack each other's arms.
That's
real
the arm wrestle looking thing. Yeah.
Sure. That's the one I'm thinking of, anyways.
Grand.
Be grand.
Is there any kind of town hall looking area where there might be someone that's like looks like a representative figure even? That's alive.
Well, with your
Your
past
perception.
knowledge of them, you could assume that any sort of official figure would have been taken with them.
Here's the question, Shax. Now is the perfect time to get it in people's heads that there's finally someone here to go against the Forge. I'm not saying to reveal your identity, I'm simply saying if you
They need to know they're not
got up
alone.
in front of some people and let them know that they're not alone and that you will be taking the fight to the Iron Forge. Not only will it instill hope in them and in the other villages that they pass through, but it might get you some promises of some swords on your side when the time finally comes. I know we told Kira Jack we'd simply ask around, but
This is too much.
these people need hope right now because they've just had it all taken from them.
Do it. Kira Jack would. If Kira Jack was there, she'd definitely do it. She understands. Plans change.
Where can Shaq see if there's anyone that looks over 20 at least?
Mm-hmm.
That's still alive. Grant, he just kind of we'll just say for sake that they're there or something.
Yeah.
Grant, he'll wander over to them and just make sure. Are they all right? Are they injured?
Yep.
Right. Can you use lay on hands to try and heal them?
You can.
Grant, do they recognize anything on them? No.
Not on you, no.
Grand. Shax will roll his sleeve and he will flip his wrist over and show the hammer symbol to the person. Would they recognize it?
No.
Well, fuck. Never mind. He will give them the entirety of his gold. He gives them all 3,500 gold. And he will tell them to prepare for the coming. And he will walk over to the center here and call out for everyone their attention.
Can Ognar, before that had gone back to the 20-year-old?
Yeah. No.
No. I'm just because I was genuinely going to say this. Ognar's plan was to give your man 5 gold and to have him basically do a lap of the town and get everyone to gather here.
Okay.
Like that, I was genuinely planning that. So if that's like obviously, yeah. If I didn't say it earlier, so if you don't want to, that's grand. But literally, just like a kind of here, take this, and in return, you gotta go gather everyone for me.
Mm-hmm.
Grand job. And Ognar's gonna stand like behind Shax and just look big and strong and fucking. He's not raging, but he looks fucking
Pissed.
big.
Yeah.
He looks like he's about to kill people, but it's clear he's not going to kill them, kind of a thing.
How many roughly people are gathered?
You can see a considerable crowd begin to gather.
Okay.
Inspirational music time.
I don't have a fucking speech or anything like that. I'm gonna have to improvise. Shit. Okay.
I'm already playing Destiny music. Let's hear it. Expectations are high of Lord Shax.
Yeah,
damn it.
like listen, if this isn't Shax speaking with like the speech ability of Zavala, I'll be so pissed.
Use more grenades.
We've stepped into a war with the Cabal on Mars.
Oh no.
Putting Texas into a grenade. I wish I'd thought of that.
Oh
That's my
boy.
personal fucking most annoying one now.
Okay. Well then, let's kick this off. Shax will just have his hammer to his side, and he'll look at Ognar and just nod, and then he'll turn to the rest of the crowd.
Just some
People.
ambiance for you.
There we go.
Let
There we
me throw
go.
this on.
I'd like to think that Ognar's like kind of just a hype man, and every few words of Shax's, he's like, yeah!
Oh shit, it's Journey and everything. Ooh, fuck.
Ooh!
People, I know your pain. I know what you've gone through. I've seen this years ago. But know that it does not stop here. These people will continue to do this. And you know this too yourselves. Long ago, before many of you would remember, there was a group of people, similar-minded, that could not stand to see what we see right here. This death, this destruction. And this reawakens today. This push against the hierarchy. We no longer see it, and begins today. The gold that will be passed around to you, use it to make your wares. Buy your armor, buy your weapons. Prepare for what is coming. Because they will now know the fire of what happens when they burn back, when they get burnt back. And when he says that, can I have it to where his, like, you know the way he has the lightning power and shit?
Mm-hmm.
He just starts flashing with like lightning
Mm-hmm.
on his arms and shit. And
Yep.
you kind of look to Ognar to see
Is
like,
there
wanna do
any way,
something
like,
real
as
quick.
that said, also, like, Ognar could, like, flash the flame in the bonded greatsword?
Sure.
Oh!
Inspirational point.
Your allies are waiting at your side. When we call, we expect you to join us. We will make these people fall, and they will feel the pain that has been brought upon you. Be ready. We will return. And that will be that. I don't know anything else beyond that. I can't think of anything off that quickly.
The crowd will begin chattering among themselves and cheering, raising what arms they have.
They start charging right now.
And is there any soot or anything like that on a building? Like on the building here, is there like a layer of soot that Shax could draw something on?
Mm-hmm.
Shax goes over, draws the symbol of the mutiny.
Mm-hmm.
Let this be the banner that you call under. And then he'll show his wrist. He'll say, we are united under this. We are brethren. And we will be back. And then, yeah, that's basically it.
It seems your speech has inspired hope among those who have lost it.
Chuffed. And he'll kind of just go among the crowd, kind of healing who he can for all of his lay on hands for whatever he has. I think he has a few
Can,
health potions as well. And he'll hand them
can
along, and he'll
Ognar
just hand all
find-
his healing shit among people.
Can Ognar find that young lad again and ask him to, like, find him someone who's been to the, like, capital or whatever the fuck, the Iron Forge or whatever in recent years?
He will tell you that they took anybody who would have visited there before, making sure nobody can speak of it.
Do you know anywhere we might find someone who has been?
I can't.
Well, thank you. He'll just go back over and back up Shax.
Shax,
People are gonna start gathering you around you like you're Superman or something.
as you begin
like the-
healing those who need it, You feel intense sparks welling within inside you. They begin extending outwards from you, touching those who need help, healing them. As a chain reaction.
Oh shit!
Chain heals. Chain heal and lay on hands.
You've not only restored their spirit, but their bodies as well. You now have a force that stands behind you, waiting for your call.
Hell yeah.
Is Delta around during all this?
Yep.
What's he like? What is he doing?
Nodding.
I'd like to think both Shax and Ognar are too busy kind of sorting people out and like helping where they can and all that. Like they literally don't even pay attention to him.
Cole's curious. What is
But
Delta?
not even like cold, just like they're busy, so they just don't have the time to kind of see how Delta's reacting to all this.
Me, Cole, C-O-L-E. I'm
Oh,
curious.
sorry, I thought you said cold. Or sorry, cold.
No. I'm curious what Delta's doing.
Oh, and you know
We'll
when Shax
never
drew
know.
the symbol?
Mm-hmm.
Can I also have it to where he drew the symbol Vias as well beside it?
Yep.
Grand. Among those of you who may doubt our efforts this time around, know that we have the eyes of Vias gazing upon us, keeping us safe.
I'm an atheist. Sorry.
Well, then you're no hope for you, fucker.
Only two people in the party who worship Eos are currently there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. That's pretty much all I can think of. Yeah.
Alright, and for what Delta is doing, he is helping those that need it. Passing
Oh
out
my God.
healing potions, giving food.
Oh, I thought he was just a neutral boy, but he's helping out. We can't ask the family to help us. This has to be our own thing. What do we call the family? We just call it the family?
Yeah.
The Banner of Babel.
I don't think Alpha would like that name.
Fuck off. All my homies hate Alpha.
Can Ognar kind of start, like, kind of draw everyone's attention and just go, you need to get the word out. Go to the other villages that have been subjugated and suffered at the hands of the Iron Forge. Let them know that they are not alone. That there are people who will help them, who will support them. Give them hope.
Okay.
And Ognar will give, so the same person that Shax gave however much gold, Ognar's gonna give 2,000
Mm-hmm.
and like tell him to make sure basically that it goes to those in need first and foremost. Like whoever needs it most gets it first, and then he split it among everyone. Just in case your man thought he was getting 3 grand for himself.
Mm.
I think everyone's kind of united at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Everything's been taken.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, if you had that much money, would you not go off and start a new life in Dawnguard?
Well, if my wife and child were murdered in front of me, fuck no. I'd stay and fight. I'd share the gold and help build a fortress there.
You see a big, tall, armored fucker with a magic-looking hammer saying,
Yeah,
"You fight
fuck
back."
Yeah, I'd stay and fight. I don't give a fuck if I got 50 million gold. No amount of money could heal that wound.
Alright, Jax. Time to name your legion.
Fuck.
The Reforge. That's
Not that one. The Reforged.
The Sunbringer.
Fuck.
Don't worry, you can take your time and message me whenever you have it.
The Legion of Doom.
Oh God. The Legion of Blood.
bronies.
Oh God. I have a few names in mind, so I don't know how appropriate they'd be. I don't know.
Let's shoot.
Oh man.
I was just going to start naming it off, like, you know, the Crucible weapons, the Recluse, Revoker, all that sort of stuff. But, I don't know, maybe not a good idea.
Yeah, I would think on. You have a whole week. I'd say think on it.
Yeah, I'll
Is
think
this-
on it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll definitely think on it.
You don't want to be.
We'll just assume that he said it there anyway.
Yep.
Cool. You know, I can't think of anything on that. Sorry.
No.
You spend all your inspiration on that speech.
Yeah. My charisma is gone. Whatever little amount of it was there.
It's probably safer to not have a name yet anyways, because it means that it's not as easy for them to kind of know when we're active.
The Hammer of Dawn. That comes down on the Iron Forge.
Oh my god, yes.
The
That's
Hammer of
true.
and your symbol's a hammer.
I love it. I love it.
Hammer
But
Dawn,
at
yeah.
the same time, you know, like it fits, but like there's a lot of other options.
But the Hammer of Dawn that will come down on the Iron Forge.
Yeah, Hammer Dawn. We'll go with that. Fuck it, yeah. Hammer Dawn, I like it.
It also fits given that your symbol is a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you will bring the dawn.
What is the symbol, by the way? Is it the symbol for the Sunbreaker fucking subclass, or
I think it
not?
was, wasn't it a broken hammer?
A hammer with a broken handle.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Meanwhile, over at Dawn Hammer, they're like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Too bad. It ain't copyrighted, bitch.
Honestly, if we could fucking, well, it depends what we do first. If we help Cobalt may be able to spare a few legions.
That's
of
what I'm
the
thinking.
Guard.
The Obsidian Guard. And
Yeah,
the,
like,
the
I feel like for doing the Iron Forge, we kind of gotta build up more. Like, we
Oh,
couldn't just go now to the Iron Forge.
Not with a
no
bunch
fucking
of
way.
warriors.
But obviously, building more just means like getting allies, and like doing anything has the possibility of getting us allies. So it does make sense to like, you know, go to Cobalt Jack and then fucking see what the story is, and you know, Ognar's trying to do diplomacy with goblins, so maybe there's fucking some way that he could talk some of them around.
There
like,
is something
And that's where
that
Kirjak's
Kirjak-
thing comes in.
Yeah, she wants to actually
Yeah.
talk to Ognar. I was debating that. I'll tell you out of character. She wants to kill the King of Goblins, and she wants to lead goblins on a different path. But she's debating
See-
that right now.
Here's the thing. That was what Ognar was gonna say they should do.
Yeah, that's what she wants to. But it has to be replaced. The King of Goblins can't just like, okay, King of Goblins dead. Goblins have to have a leader to look at. And
Yeah, no, like what I'm saying is Ognar was 100% gonna tell her that should be her goal, is to not redeem the goblins but reform them.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
I
then you
love
have
it when a
horde-
plan comes together.
you have a horde of goblins, maybe a small part of the Obsidian Guard if Cobalt can delegate some, or even hell, Cobalt himself comes over to this town and trains some civilians into actual soldiers.
Also, Ognar gotta go talk to his clan. They might be able to spare some people. Which he would actually be okay with trying to get them to do, because it would give them kind of allies that they could trade with and stuff.
Yeah.
because ideally he wants to make it so that his clan isn't just that standard fucking cannibalistic orc clan. Like he wants to. So he'd be cool with that too.
Then I guess y'all heading back to the. Man.
I have no idea what else to do unless there's
I guess
else.
like just before we leave, like Ognar normally like this is something Ognar would do with him for himself, but he'll like nudge Shax and be like, maybe just before we leave, remind them that this won't go unanswered. Just say it one last time.
Remember,
it will have quite a bit of pizzazz if you say it and instantly we disappear. I'm just saying, like, I'd listen to that shit.
You also left like 8,000 and gave them a word of.
I think we gave them about 5,000 altogether. Yeah, so they're
I
fucking
gave
happy.
3,500 to your man there to give around.
Yeah, and I gave 2,000.
Grand. Yeah, they have plenty.
Kira
Go around to buy arms and shit.
8,000.
Fucking A. Yeah, no, Shax will just turn to the rest of the crowd and just bellow, "Oh, remember, this will not go unanswered. We will make them pay for what they've done here today, and for all the other years of pain they've brought upon us."
And you will get a cheer.
And Ognar will kind of then just nod to Delta and be like, "Take us home."
How many hours have
Beam me
passed
up, Scotty.
for that, by the way?
Huh?
A few hours, I'd say.
Oh fuck! So your next decision.
Hey, it's time, boy. Is she dead? Fuck, she's just face down in the fucking hot bath.
Alright. Kira Jack. You feel a burning feeling rising in your chest. It feels like time has come for your decision.
I'm gonna type it to you.
Alright.
Wait, what is it? Does it feel like it's pushing the force thing out? Or something? Or.
Yep. One or the other. Understood.
So she calls Sigma in and drinks his blood instead.
Okay. As you make your decision, the feeling dissipates.
Oh god.
Okay. She's gonna just sip the water a little bit and nod to herself and then just look over at the little pile of clothes with Delta symbol on it and get out and put all her clothes back on. And try to start making her way back to Delta. And she'll come in right after, maybe after a few minutes after y'all left. And she'll be like, "Oh, or I guess when y'all come back, y'all, yeah, oh, y'all are back. Y'all came back to see. When'd y'all get back?"
Just a few minutes ago.
And everything. What'd y'all learn? Everything.
Are we like visually covered in soot or anything like that?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
It didn't quite go as planned.
You didn't get hurt, did y'all? She's checking y'all.
No, we didn't fight at all, but we missed a fight.
What?
The village was burnt to the ground. A lot of people dead. The survivors left with nothing. But Shax gave them hope.
I'm gonna Shax and she's like, "You okay?"
No.
You will be.
I will be when that fucker's head on a pike.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Do we attack Are we attacking the Iron Forge, or I mean, it's just the four of us. I don't think we can.
Well, it's more than the four of us now, Kira Jack, but
Yeah, we can't ask the
we
family.
we need more allies. I think first and foremost, I think it's about time that you introduce Shax to your father, and then and he kind of has a smirk, but then he kind of drops him. He's like, I think.
Now, mind
I
you,
think-
Kira doesn't have anything to do with romance. She doesn't know romance besides what's in the storybooks. So she's like, "Yeah, I can introduce you all to him."
I think we should talk to him.
Why do
Well, you should talk to him, but I would prefer if we went together, simply because I'm not sure. Once that's done, I'm not sure if we want to come back here for a while. Like, we have some stuff to do,
yeah.
but
I'm ready to.
we should do that, and then if you're okay with it, I think after we deal with your business, I think we need to gain more allies. Perhaps my clan could be of use, and there are other towns, it seems, that are subjugated by this Iron Forge.
How big is the Iron Forge, Shax?
Big. How big would it be, Delta? I mean, not Delta.
Delta, let's go, bitch.
They'd be pretty damn big, wouldn't they?
Well, before they were a fairly big city, and given it's been many years without any kind of resistance,
It's an empire now. We're talking about Cyrodiil.
it would be very sizable.
All I imagine is it literally looking like Cyrodiil, just one giant pillar in the middle
Yeah,
around it.
and the Ire Sauron at the top.
I wanna definitely help all of you with this, but yes, I gotta make sure the man who made me doesn't keep doing the same thing. But I've been thinking about that. I kill one bad goblin, what does that do? One other goblin will just take its place. And I've been doing research. And she's gonna look at Delta and be like, "What do you know about a goblin king?"
Not much.
Is that a real thing? I just read that like goblins follow the Goblin King's orders. That's it. That's all that was.
Given that he's from the Badlands, would Ognar know anything about this subject?
I guess you might have heard tales, but nothing concrete.
Yeah.
I think the evilness isn't just my father. I think it's just people in general. Y'all have helped me realize that. But no matter what, especially you, Ognar, you understand, people are going to see a goblin and think otherwise half the time. They're going to see a skin, they're going to see some type of other creature that isn't their race and think something differently. And I'm not saying I could lead or anything, but I don't think the current person in charge of goblins is doing a good job.
So you wish to dethrone him, shall we say?
Yeah, at least put someone else better up on it that could actually help Goblin.
I think you'd surprise yourself if you tried to lead Kira Jack, but why don't we see who we meet along the way? And
First things first is killing that fucker. I'm sorry.
I
but
think yes, we'll talk to your father and then find out about your biological father. But yes, that would be noble, and if we had an ally in the King of the Goblins, that would greatly aid us with Shax's quest as well.
But what about your family, Ognar?
I speak to my wife most nights. We have these stones, and as he holds up his, he'll actually hand the Delta one back to Kira Jack as well, to communicate. Obviously I'd like to go visit them, but we have stuff to do. Besides, I might be able to gain their they're helping our quest as well.
Yeah,
I
would say
think
if we're taking
we should see about your stuff anyways first. Besides King of the Goblins, like there's a good chance he might be in the same part of the continent as I'm from anyways. The
Maybe.
Badlands is rife with goblins. It wouldn't surprise me if he lived there himself.
I need to do more research. I've been doing a lot of that. I'll keep looking. But there isn't much to research on here, especially on goblins. It's more or less just stories and fables, stuff about like heroes and some person known as what is it? The Crawling Queen. I've been trying to look into that little mystery. That's funny.
We should probably try find when we're going after your father, if we find a few that we can ask.
I'm actually. That's what I was gonna talk to you about. If y'all ready to go, I would like to go talk to him. So, talk to my father in Dawnhammer.
I've always wanted to see one of them big dang-fangled cities, so let's go.
It's a big military city. It's mostly military. You'd be surprised, but it's a fun. It's pretty unique. I like it. I love it. I miss my home. Even I don't miss the people there. Fucking Jaquez, fucking asshole.
I don't think we have any reason not to go. There's nothing else to be done. We've done what we can for now.
But when she's talking to them, she's looking nervously at Delta. She's gonna be like, Delta, what's your plans on all this? Are you just gonna help us get to where we need to go, or...
Well, I can go as well if you want me to.
I don't want you in danger, though, for our sake.
Trust me, it's no danger at all.
Oh, I'm not saying you couldn't handle yourself. That's not... Oh, my God. I need an English book. I need something to help me learn better. Fucking talking and socialization. Yeah. But yeah. Alright. I guess we'll go to Dawnhammer. I guess we should prepare for that. And then from Dawnhammer, we'll go where we need to find my father. Then maybe next, the Goblin King? I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of...
I guess we'll see what happens when we go for your father and work from there.
Yeah. I gotta find out if they knew about y'all. I would like you to come meet my father, Delta, especially since he may be the reason, you know, you were under Babel.
I can't wait to see if he has a reaction to seeing Delta.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how I answered that in character. Yeah.
So then are we kind of just like fucking
I think we're good for this.
skipping a day where we're preparing and then fucking heading off?
Yeah, I don't think we leave right now because, you know, Delta's just transported 3 people. Or 4
Yeah, he's fucked, I'd say.
Can Ognar make a point of just before he leaves arm wrestling Epsilon but asking that they both do their best and rage?
Oh, we going to Dawnhammer now?
No, but I just mean like we'll be going fucking like it's not like there's a lot we're gonna do beforehand, seeing as we just had 2 weeks of downtime. So, like other than our final bits, like we'll be going fairly straight away-ish. I'd assume.
Yeah. Well, while you two are arm wrestling, Shax is going to start flipping through Kappa's book.
Ooh.
Okay, you want to arm wrestle?
Yeah, boy. So it's just pure strength check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna rage out, grow your horns out?
Yeah. No, that's like he's asking that they both go ham, so like they're both fucking raging ideally.
Yep.
That one. Oh, my arm! That's terrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, especially what he can get. Oh! Barely. Like, she barely, like, slowly beats you. But that's a lot better than before when she just slammed, like, body slammed you on the floor.
I'll get you next time, Epsilon.
You may certainly try.
Oh, trust me, I will.
This what is? I'm curious about Kappa's book.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to start reading the book?
Yeah. If that's okay.
Well, when you begin reading the first few pages, it seems like songs.
You gain a level in Bard.
What the song's about? Sorry, I'm not the one asking. Sorry, my bad.
Anything else among it?
When you continue reading further, it seems it becomes a bit of a journal,
Okay.
explaining his experiences and how he dealt with them.
Oh shit.
What he found worked and what he found didn't.
Hmm.
Go to the last page. Caca! Last page! Caca!
And one thing you see circled multiple times, underlined, making a point of read this, is carry something electrical to recharge yourself.
Right.
Like a hammer imbued with electricity.
Hell yeah.
may lose
Shaxx
the
is
intent.
ready. Possibly, but small price to pay.
No
Interesting.
No message to him the last minute like he knew he was gonna leave. Goodbye, Shaxx.
We will meet again. Shaxx kind of just keeps flickering through it. Anything written on the last page?
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
Last.
Also, would Shaxx's hammer count as an electrical thing to carry around?
Yeah, it's lightning.
Okay, cool. Grand. Just making sure.
Well, we're hardly gonna go find a car battery. Like, an enchanted hammer with lightning powers is probably the closest thing to what he means.
Close
Unless,
enough, yeah.
I suppose you could specifically get something enchanted to just hold as much charge as possible.
Mm.
Like you could literally just get like a fucking like something like a glass block with metal in it or something and have it
His gloves.
enchanted to give you charge.
Mm.
What was that
Like-
last page demo?
The last page is a song,
Oh.
specifically about leaving and meeting again.
Ah.
Aww.
It's a draconic.
Everything in the book is in Draconic.
Right.
And even
Shaxx
from the looks of the
closer.
book, it is quite
Sorry.
old.
Yeah.
How thick is it? Extra thick?
Thesaurus thick.
Dark.
Oh, I do like a good thesaurus.
Shaxx kind of just put it into, like, close it, put it into his fucking arse. I haven't a clue where he stores all of his stuff. He
He
stores
puts it in his
another-
arse. Okay,
Yeah.
Shaxx. It is now canon that Shaxx is capable of keystering.
His arse is a bag of holding. Yeah, you just kind of say out loud, he's a charismatic fucker, I'll tell you that. And, yeah.
Again, sorry about that. She's watching you read it.
No. I feel like this was meant to be.
Still, looking around, now he got, like, he brightened up the place and he's kind of gone down.
Yes,
She's gonna
Literally.
Pull out her loot. She's gonna pull out her loot and start. I'm just joking. Yeah, she's gonna dances on the table. Natural one at all times on the loot.
Alright, and I think that's where we'll call the session.
Oh, yeah.
So, did I notice any changes?
No.
Okay.